Let's go, baby. Woo-hoo! All right. What's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another live stream here on Manamal Reacts on YouTube. YouTube. Manamal Reacts, YouTube. Manamal Reacts, YouTube. Manamal Reacts, YouTube. Manamal Reacts. I'm sorry, reaction fans. All my reaction fans that subscribe to me because I used to do a lot of reaction videos. Now, I love true crime reactions. So, true crime reactions I do, more or less now. So, and live. True crime live reactions. So everything you see me do is live and a reaction. And it's definitely fulfilling. Definitely fulfilling. I try to do it as much as I can, but we'll see what happens. You already know. Without further ado. Oh, shit. Mother effer. I literally just clicked off. Oh, my God. Why did I click that off? I clicked off. Oh, my God. I'm an idiot. Wow. I can't. Now I gotta find it again. Unbelievable, bro. Holy shit. Oh my God, Rich, what is wrong with you, Richard? Damn it. What are those things called? The damn brother? No, what was he? What are those? Sound? Fuck, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh my God. What is it called? Fuck. Pissed off now, man. Sound effects. What are those sound effects called? Fuck. That's what I had on my desktop. I don't have it on my desktop. I thought I had it on my desktop. I can't remember what it's called, the name of the program. Logging, no, it's not there either. I don't know. Favorites. What? I forgot. I can't find the name of the program. What's the sound program called? I forgot the name of the sound program, guys. Oh my God. I can't believe this. Let's see here. Found it. All right. Uploaded favorites. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh my God. My instance. You already know, run that shit. Go. Let's do this. One more time. Allie Books, how you doing, Allie? Brian B, how you doing, Brian P knows best? Sean B, how you doing, Sean? Doc Bones, what's up? Welcome back. Ray Ray True Crime, how you doing, Ray Ray? Who else is here? JB, what's up, JB? How you doing? Who else is here? That's it? Angel Eyes, how you doing, Angel Eyes? What's up? That's it? Nobody else is here? Where is everybody? God damn it. Nobody loves me anymore.
Bruh.
Yeah, I know. They don't love me no more, bruh. I'm not well loved anymore. Nope.
Developing news at this.
All right, what's happening here? All right, guys, I'm gonna look into a couple of crime stories that's going around in the news right now, and then I'll get into the argument, the trial we were watching. This is a video here of a here, look. Let me see. This is a video here. Driver in Southern California crash that killed 4 Pepperdine students. Loses bid to have murder charge. Wow. So this person was driving in the Southern California and crashed. They killed 4 Pepperdine students. Loses bid to have murder charge. That's crazy, man. What is murder? Do you guys know what Pepperdine is? What's a Pepperdine student? High school or college? Anybody know? Hi, Many V. What's going on, Many V? Welcome back. Doc Bones, what's going on? Dr. Bones. Oh, yeah, the banner. Thank you, Sean B. Thank you. All right.
Hour, attorneys for the man accused of murdering 4 Pepperdine students in a violent Malibu crash will ask a judge to throw out the case.
KTLA's Kimberly Chang is live outside that courtroom in Van Nuys with the
Throw out the case? That's not going to happen. Why would the judge throw out a case like that? This person killed 4 people while intoxicated. He's going to throw out the case? No, give me a break. Look at these 4 people. Those are the 4 people right there, guys. There's a motion to dismiss murder charges. There's a motion out there to dismiss the murder charges in this case. 4 beautiful women, young, are dead now. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to these 4 beautiful women, man. So sad. So sad.
The latest on this fight for justice for those victims. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, we're just receiving an update right now outside of the Van Nuys courthouse. This hearing is still underway right now, and we are hearing that they are bringing in expert testimony that's happening right now. Take a look at this video from earlier this morning. This is defendant Fraser Bohm walking into court. Now, he faces murder charges in the 2023
Look at this guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the murderer.
Malibu crash.
He's a murderer. Look at him. He got his $5,000 suit on, and look who's with him. The other lawyer that we watched on another case, up in Pennsylvania, in Connecticut, wherever it was. Colorado, I forgot. Connecticut. They own Connecticut. That's the lawyer. That's the lawyer for the other person, guys. Remind me of the Idaho girls so pretty. Yeah, you're right, Alley Books. I'm going to be watching, but my phone is going to give me a problem, so I don't know. So if I don't text, it means I'm not listening. All right, thank you, Allie. Rich in peace. Yeah, so sad. But the Boston? That was Boston? I forgot.
that left 4 Pepperdine University students dead. Boehm was 22 years old at the time.
Wow.
The victims, who were seniors in college, died at the scene. They were 20 years old. According to the DA's office, Boehm is accused of driving at speeds exceeding 100 miles an hour when he slammed into parked cars on Pacific Coast Highway, which hit the pedestrians. He has pleaded not guilty. Now today, LA County Superior Court Judge Thomas Robinson is presiding over this hearing. Defense attorneys filed a motion to throw out the murder charges against Boehm. His defense attorney, Alan Jackson.
Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
Is presiding over this hearing. Defense attorneys filed a motion to throw out the murder charges against Boehm.
Throw out the murder charges against. Why would you make a motion to throw out the murder charges against this guy? He killed 4 people.
His defense attorney, Alan Jackson, argued that prosecutors overcharged him, saying that this was a tragic traffic accident.
Overcharged him? No. I don't know. He shouldn't be drinking, driving. He's driving drunk. He shouldn't be drinking and driving. He knows better. He killed 4 people. Give me a break.
And not murder. They claim that Boehm was trying to get away from a road rage incident that started at a popular restaurant in Malibu when he hit that other car, which killed the pedestrians. Boehm's previous attorney claimed that they were able to identify the person who instigated that incident. The sheriff's department, meanwhile, has not corroborated that claim. Now, back here live, I do have legal analyst Allison Treasel with us. You have been following this case and receiving updates throughout the morning.
Correct.
This hearing happening right now in the courthouse right behind us.
They ran him over.
What do you think is going to happen?
He ran him over.
This is a very important hearing, and it will define how this case proceeds to trial. So the defense is saying this was a tragic accident, and this may be negligence, it may be gross negligence, but it is not an implied malice murder. They are asking that the 4 counts of murder be dismissed. And the reason it's so significant is, how does this defendant go to trial? Does this defendant go to trial facing the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison on the murder charges? Or does this judge parse it out and dismiss the 4 counts of murder, but keep the 4 counts of felony gross vehicular manslaughter? It means that if convicted, he'd still get substantial time in prison, but he wouldn't be spending the rest of his life in prison. So this hearing it's been contentious, it's been lengthy. We've heard strong, powerful arguments from both sides. The defense saying that the people have turned this tragic accident into murder, and it's not murder. The prosecution countering that this defendant was driving 59 miles over the posted speed limit, and that he set up this dangerous condition. And under these facts, and there's precedent for it, because if we remember, Rebecca Grossman, in a similar fashion, did get convicted of murder. They're saying, look, these are the types of cases where we are going to charge them with murder.
Now, they have claimed that he was trying to get away from this road rage incident a few miles from where that crash happened. How will that play into everything, especially considering that that has not been corroborated yet?
Yeah, I think that today is much more about whether this is an implied malice murder. So what the defense is arguing is he wasn't under the influence. He has no prior DUIs. He wasn't texting. This is a question of speed. And so I think that the question of, was he avoiding somebody? Was he being pursued? That will be a question that I believe the judge will probably leave for a juror and for the jury to decide.
Why would he think he was being like followed or pursued? Why would he think he's being pursued by anybody? He's on drugs? He's a druggie? Come on, man. That's ridiculous.
That's a factual question.
Wow.
Where here, these are legal arguments. The legal argument is, have the people met their burden of implied malice to proceed to trial on the murder charges?
Allison, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. Again, this hearing started just about 8:30 this morning. It is underway right now. We're outside watching the developments, and we'll bring you more coming up in the next hour. For now, reporting live.
Interesting, Kimberly. Thank you.
All right, so what's the outcome? Let me see. What happened? What happened with the outcome of this thing? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? There a part 2? Part 2, bro? Bruh. Yo, bruh. Where the part 2, bro? Where is it? No. It says driver foot on the deadly shooting. Where the hell are the videos? Electric scooter crash? Oh my God. People are dying from electric scooter crashes? Wow. I'm trying to find an update. Is there an update to this, guys? Does anybody know if there's an update? I'm looking for an update. I can't find it. You would think there'd be one right here or after it. You would think it would end. It would be one right behind it. An update thing. One Beach City Council says alcohol curfew over violence. What the hell is this? What is the name of this accident? Who's on this? What's the name on this? What's the name on this case? Hold on. Oh my God.
Developing news at this.
What is it? Driving situation. 4 Pepperdine students loses bid. I can't believe. I can't find it. You think I would be able to find it like a lot easier? No, that's not it. 1 day ago, 2 days ago. Let me see this one.
To 4 young Pepperdine University students. Frazier Michael Bowen, charged with their murders, flanked by his family and his high-powered attorney.
Are you hoping to get the murder charge dropped to felony
That's why we're here today. That's why we're here today.
Let me see this one.
Years after the tragedy, the man accused of
Here,
causing
look.
the crash that killed 4 Pepperdine students on PCH appeared in court. The question at the heart of this case, was it murder or an accident? NBC4's Karma Dickinson live in Van Nuys with the judge's decision. Karma.
Well, the defense in this case tried to argue that this is not a murder case and those murder charges are not warranted and this should not proceed forward as a murder case. The judge disagreed.
Oh, there you go.
2 years after their
The
deaths,
judge
the memory of
disagreed.
4 young women
Yeah.
killed by a speeding driver along PCH are marked in the ghost tires along the roadway and lamps on the campus of Pepperdine University, where they were students. There's been no question that Neve Ralston, Peyton Stewart, Asha Weir, and Deslin Williams were anything but innocent bystanders. Their lives tragically and unfairly cut short. But were their deaths murder or an accident? A judge took on that question in a Van Nuys courtroom today as the man behind the wheel, Frazier Baum, attempted to get his charges reduced. Prosecutors say Baum was speeding on PCH October 17, 2023, lost control of his car and hit parked cars, which slammed into the women. He's
Yeah.
charged with murder and vehicular manslaughter.
That's
with
crazy,
gross
man.
negligence.
I want to hear what
He
happened.
slashed
I want to hear.
October
Hold on.
2nd, Attempted to get his charges
I
reduced.
want to hear it again.
Prosecutors say Baum was speeding on PCH October 17, 2023.
Wow.
Lost control of his car and hit parked cars,
Oh
which
my
slammed
God.
into the women. He's
Wow.
charged with murder and vehicular manslaughter with gross negligence.
Oh my
His
God.
attorney, Alan Jackson, says that's unfair.
This is not a murder
Wow.
case. It's never been a murder case. It was wildly overcharged from the very beginning.
In court today, Jackson made the case the district attorney's office has not presented facts that support the murder charge.
He did not intentionally or with any kind of an implied malice take any lives. This was a tragedy. It's a tragic accident.
He also argued that murder
No.
charges in the case are inconsistent with California law.
And unfortunately, I think what we have is a classic situation of emotion overtaking the reason that both the DA's office and the court system is supposed to make sure is engaged at every single proceeding.
The prosecution has argued Bohm, now 24 years old, was driving more than 59 miles over the speed limit that night, saying he drove in a reckless and dangerous manner. Ultimately, the judge sided with the prosecution, and the murder charges stand.
Just murder charges stand, guys.
We did reach out to the DA's office, who sent a statement saying, in part, this was not a tragic mistake. It was a deadly act of extreme recklessness, as we will prove in court. When someone knowingly drives at an outrageous speed on a public road, they turn their vehicle into a lethal weapon.
Yep.
The evidence will show a conscious disregard for human life, and that's why murder charges are absolutely warranted.
Wow.
Our office stands resolutely by the victims when their innocent lives are stolen through such reckless and preventable conduct. Worth noting, the defense in this case they're not accepting the outcome of today's ruling in court. They say they are going to appeal and continue trying to get those murder charges dismissed. Reporting live from Manhattan, NBC4 News.
How you gonna get the murder charges dismissed? Why would you? You can't just get murder charges dismissed. Was it an accident? Was it an accident? I don't know. Yeah, I guess, but he caused it. You know. It's fucked up, man. Unbelievable. So sad. There's so many videos here. Let me see this one.
In the spotlight.
Hold on.
Has ever been cited in the cases.
I got the whole. Oh, he got the whole. I can't watch the whole video. Wow, it's an hour and. You got an hour and 22 minutes here. Wow.
In that case, Mr. Moore, the defendant in that case, drove 7.
Honestly, maybe I'm gonna watch that another day because I gotta do another trial here. Let me just watch this one.
This morning, the young man accused of killing 4 Pepperdine students
an hour
in
and
a
the whole trial
collision is expected back in court today, and we could hear some witness testimony. Frazier Michael Bohm is charged with murder and vehicular manslaughter for allegedly speeding when he crashed into 3 parked vehicles on California's Pacific Coast Highway.
Look at this beautiful woman. All races. Looks like a Spanish chick, black chick, and 2 white girls. Come on, man. These girls loved each other. They hung out together. They're all dead. They're all dead. They're gone. They're dead. These beautiful women are dead. Fuck. Fuck. Sad. Wow, man.
4 sorority sisters. The stretch of roadway is known as Dead Man's Curve.
Wow, beautiful women, man.
Sorority sisters.
Dead Man's Curve.
The stretch of roadway is known as Dead Man's
Curve. Well, I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Curve. Bomb's lawyer.
Wow.
Alan Jackson, well known for representing Karen Reed, told the judge basically that he needed his client's bond, which is at $4 million right now. They needed it lowered. Take a listen to what the judge said.
There are many defendants sitting in the county jail right now who would love me to reduce their bail so they can hire Alan Jackson or other private counsel, but that's not the way it works. If Mr. Bohm cannot afford Mr. Jackson's services, he is free to find other private counsel, or he can request the appointment of the public defender if he qualifies for their services, which, despite being free, is oftentimes excellent.
So Bohm remains free on the $4 million. Today, we could hear from a mystery witness subpoenaed by the defense. You got Alan Jackson in the mix here, and you never know what to expect. This is just pre-trial. Here to discuss, criminal defense attorney Mario Gallucci's back, along with civil attorney Ben Chu. Ben, do you first hear you've got a high-powered attorney like you two guys walking into a courtroom? It makes a difference, and This is a young man, no booze. He's not, intoxicated. He stays, he doesn't flee. But he's going 100 miles an hour at one point in a 45 on PCH. Overall thoughts of the case?
Ted, I think this, obviously the consequences of Boehm's alleged conduct are just awful. 4 beautiful young girls have been killed. I think it is somewhat ameliorating that, as you point out, there's no alcohol, but the conduct to drive over 100 miles an hour in a 45-mile-per-hour zone, I think it's
ridiculous.
So egregious. I'm not sure
the
jury is going to have a whole lot of sympathy
definitely egregious
for him.
Egregious.
Mario, you agree?
Doing 100.
I agree completely with Ben, and I actually tried this case on both sides. As a prosecutor, I tried this case, and as a defense attorney, I tried this case. So if I put on my prosecutor's hat, I would probably say that I would need to put together all of the instances where he completely disregarded human life. Was he familiar with that highway? Was he familiar with that curve? How often did he travel it? He was doing in excess of 100 miles an hour. So his complete disregard for what could possibly happen as a prosecutor is what I would try to do. Has he ever had prior speeding tickets? Does he know, other things?
Why was he
any
speeding?
prior accidents? As a defense
Why
attorney,
was he
you say, look.
I don't know. I would like to know why he was speeding. Does anybody know if he ever gave out the reason why he was speeding? I want to know why. Why are you speeding? Why are you going so fast?
This is just an accident. He was cut off by somebody in a road rage incident. He was trying to get away from him. And as tragic as it is, it's an accident. And, he was speeding. And if you want to give him a reckless
That's not what
conduct,
happened.
sure. But
doing 100 miles an hour.
With,
doing 100 miles an hour. No one cut you off doing 100 miles an hour. Come on, bro.
Murder is overreaching and overstepping your bounds.
Wow. Ben, he doesn't have any priors, even a traffic ticket.
How you doing, Ashley?
And the allegation here is that there was another car who did flee that knocked off
Cakes Boo. What's up, Cakes Boo?
His mirror, and there was some sort of, whether it was these two were combating together or there was road rage in there. But to your point earlier, the sympathy factor from a jury, I guess jury selection is going to be huge here because he just looks like the right out of central casting, spoiled, snot-nosed kid that doesn't give a blank about anything but himself. And that's why he's going 100 miles an hour. You need someone who can relate to this kid. And I don't know how many of the 12 that end up getting seated will.
Ted, I think you're absolutely right. I think this proves the cliche cases are won and lost in jury selection. I think that is absolutely here because if I'm the prosecutor, which is more Mario's bailiwick than mine, I hit hard on the fact that this is a spoiled rich kid who shouldn't have been driving a BMW. And I actually think that the road rage hurts him. I think it shows an utter lack of concern for people other than himself, an indulgence of his own anger. And again, it fits the narrative of a spoiled rich kid who should get off with, who should be punished more than a mere reckless driving. I mean, the consequences were not only horrific, but they were eminently foreseeable, even to a young man.
Is this gross negligence, Mario? Because that at the end of the day, you're going to get to that point with the charges as they stand. They're significant. They've thrown the book at this kid. How do you get that over, if you're the state, how do you get over that bar of gross negligence to get a conviction?
The speed limit is 40. And he's doing over 100.
Oh my God! There you go.
Say, he's doing.
There you go. Speed limit's 40, or something like that, and then he was doing over 100. He's doing 60 miles an hour over the speed limit. 60 over.
50, well, you're doing 10 miles over the speed limit. But he's going over 60 miles over a speed limit at a place that has a reputation for being a dangerous curve, a place that, for all we know, he's driven many times before.
Yeah,
he's well aware of the circumstances of the curve and what his speed could do.
Yeah, he knew.
So that's how you're going to get to gross negligence.
He knew.
And I agree with Ben. I start every single jury selection with this line, that this is the most important part of the trial. You are the people that are going to make the decision here. And this is jury selection 101 right here.
Let's listen to Alan Jackson talking to the judge, basically pleading for the bail reduction. It's at $4 million here. He's floating
$4 million,
$2
wow.
million. Here's Alan Jackson.
$4 million.
At $4 million, the bond company has frozen the collateral from the sale of the family home. The family had to sell their home in order to assist in the defense and try to raise money to build a defense, including experts, which we'll talk about in just a second. That collateral that came from the sale of that home has been frozen by the bond company, literally just on the issue of bail alone, because the bail is $4 million.
Ben, is the bail excessive here?
Crazy.
And is that a valid argument by Mr.
I wonder what the
Jackson, or
parents
did it
think.
work?
I wonder.
No and no. I agree
Sad.
with the judge that
Sad.
everybody's entitled to a defense, but
I'm sure the parents are upset as well, and seeing their son kill those girls. Not one, not two, not three, but four females, young females, college females.
doesn't have to be a celebrity lawyer. He is certainly entitled to a very aggressive defense, but I don't think anybody's going to cry crocodile tears for the family, having bought this kid a high-powered automobile, which he clearly was not temperamentally or otherwise suited to driving. You have 4 families who will never see their children again. So, no. I think the judge was right.
Never see their kids again.
Mario, you agree?
Absolutely agree. You have, this is a tragic case. He's lucky to be out at all. There are 4 young children that are no longer here. So, most of these cases, you're remanded. There is no bail. So the judge said he's lucky to be out. Alan Jackson, I love him. He's a great lawyer. But, he's trying to, free up money for, defense witnesses and experts and probably his own retainer. But, there's got to be another way around it. I mean, he's out. He's lucky to be out.
Mario, Ben, enjoy your Monday. Thanks for your time as always.
There you have it, man. That's it. That's gonna be a tough one, man. Honestly, if it goes to trial, I'm definitely gonna watch the trial. That's just crazy, man. Wow, I don't know, sad stuff. All right, guys, let's move on. Let's move on to the next small little thing that's happening, where this person, but there is I do want to watch that trial. I kind of want to watch him go in front of the judge and explain what happened to the kid and what's going on. So there is a video called "Rich Kid Will Face Murder Charges for Pepperdine Killing." It's an hour and 20 minutes. I want to watch it with you. Maybe I'll watch it on Friday night or Saturday, something like that. All right, so what's it then? And then we got this case here. We have this case called Ybor City Crash Suspect appears in court. A Ybor City Crash suspect accused of killing 4. Another case? Wait, this is what? I disappeared by accident. Sorry. I'm disappearing. I pressed the wrong button. And I spit all over the place. All right. Have you guys seen this case? Ybor? But how is this? Is this another case, guys? Does anybody know about this case? It says Ybor City Crash Suspect killed the killing 4. Making first appearance. He's a black guy. The other one is white guy. This is a different case. Oh my God. Another 4 people dead? Oh my God. Just one day after the Ybor City crash that left 4 dead and multiple others injured, the Hillsborough State Attorney's Office filed a motion to keep the suspect behind wheel in custody. Wow. That is insane. Let me watch this shit.
Details about the deadly crash in Ybor City.
Wow.
22-year-old Silas Sampson is accused of being behind the wheel when he sped through Ybor City, hitting and killing 4 people and injuring 11 others.
Oh my
Today,
God.
Sampson appeared before a judge for the first
I
time.
remember that one. We watched this. Remember we watched this video the other day. This is an update. I think this is an update, but wow.
And prosecutors argue how he should stay behind bars. Fox 13's Regina Gonzalez has the latest from the courthouse.
Mr. Sampson, you are charged with aggravated fleeing to elude with serious bodily injury or death. 1, 2, 3, 4 counts of that, which is a first-degree felony. You are also charged with vehicular homicide and leaving the scene. 1, 2, 3, 4 counts of that.
Appearing virtually from the Orient Road jail, 22-year-old Silas Sampson heard a judge read off 8 total felony charges. Prosecutors have filed a motion for pretrial detention, saying Sampson is a danger to the community and that no conditions of release would keep the public safe. Judge James Giardina agreed to keep him held without bond, at least until a hearing set for this Thursday morning at 9:30. When the court will decide whether he can be released or remain in custody until trial. Investigators say the crash happened after Sampson sped through Tampa, fled troopers' attempted stop, and seconds later plowed into a crowd outside Bradley's on 7th Avenue, killing 4 people and injuring 13. According to the motion, officers said he tried to run from the scene, later admitting he, quote, made a mistake and asked, quote, how many people did I kill? The state also noted signs of possible impairment, including slurred speech and the odor of alcohol, with blood results still pending analysis.
A young man who was not capable of making good decisions decided to get behind the wheel last night. And he took good people away from their families. And he's hurt so many other people.
Meanwhile, Saturday night, the same corner of Ybor was lined with candles, flowers, and tears.
Wow.
A vigil outside Bradley's bringing hundreds together in grief and solidarity. As crash survivor Richard Otwell shared how grateful he was for the outpouring support.
This is just a perfect example that we have one of the best and strongest communities in the entire world, that we come out and we show up for each other when crazy things happen.
In Tampa, Regina Gonzalez.
That's sad, man. I don't know. It's a sad situation. We watched videos of this case already. I can't believe it's crazy. Now I'm putting two and two together. Both cases I'm putting together now. This guy ran over 4 people, and the other guy ran over 4 people. Those are 8 people. Unbelievable. Wow. 8 people dead. 8 people dead just like that from being run over in the car, but in the same week. In the same week. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. What's this case? The trial against Tina Demon Tower began on Wednesday morning. Opening statement detailed the defense confessed murder. Wow. She was killer teen. Who's that kid?
May it please the court? He led the Northport Police Department.
I gotta watch that. There's so many things I want to watch, guys. I'm sorry. I keep getting sidetracked. Dima Tower was enraged during adapted. Who the hell is Dina Tower? Okay. You guys, I want to see a picture of it. Who the hell is Dima Tower? You guys know who that is? Dima Tower? I gotta Google it. Sorry. Oh, that kid. He killed that kid. Killed it. Oh my God! Wow. Wow. When did that happen? When did that happen? Wow, that's another. That the troubled orphan murder trial? That's what it's called? The troubled orphan murder trial. Wow. Ukrainian guy.
Okay, are both sides ready to proceed? Is the state ready to proceed?
Trial, you'll hear evidence.
All right.
That's what he was going to do. And you'll hear this in the interview. That he was going to get it over with.
I'm curious what that's about. There's so many things I want to watch. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. There's so many things I want to watch, guys. I'm sorry. Where was it? Where's the other video I had? All right. So yeah. All right. So let me move on, because if I don't, I'll be stuck here watching this all day long. Wow. All right. What's this case here? What's this here? What's this? Oh, yeah. Shocking footage, guys. Shocking footage of a Chinese bridge collapsing months after opening. So imagine they built a brand new bridge in your city, and a couple months later, the bridge collapsed. This has happened in China. Look. Look at that. Look at that thing. Holy shit. Wow. That's crazy, man. Wow. Did anybody die? I wonder. I wonder if anybody died. You saw this collapse? It's been cracking? Yeah. Definitely been cracking. I'd say at least that. Holy moly. Exactly. Holy moly. Look at that thing. Falling apart. I want to see what the bridge looks like before. They should have showed the beforehand. The beforehand look. Before and after. Wow, look at that. That's a skinny bridge. Look. Is that for a train or cars? Does anybody know if that's for a train or is that for a car? Wow. It looks very thin. It looks very thin. What's up, Michael? How you doing? All right, I thought I'd be able to watch more, but they're not showing more. Oh no. What's this case?
Where
What?
is David? It's
Where's
a simple
David?
question, but probably a complicated answer. For the man who all eyes are on as the investigation continues into the death of the young girl found in his car, as there's no arrests, no...
Where? What happened here?
In there, and if we don't know who he is, then your excuse of like,
All right. I was just looking. All right, I'm sorry. All right, one more video, guys. One more. Here we go. Multiple Multiple people hospitalized after shuttle crash at D.C. airport. Let's see what this is about.
Getting some breaking news out of the D.C. area. This is footage taken in the past hour. This is not live, but getting some breaking news out of the D.C. area. This is footage taken in the past hour. This is not live, but we are hearing from our
several injured?
Fox 5 D.C. that the Metropolitan Washington Airport Authority says 8 people were taken to the hospital for evaluation after a mobile lounge, also known as a people mover, struck a dock at Dulles International Airport earlier tonight.
Mobile lounge.
The incident happened around 4:30 p.m.
A mobile lounge. I never even heard of a mobile lounge or been in one. Have you guys been? Have anybody here been in a mobile lounge? A mobile lounge like that? That's a mobile lounge? Fancy.
Time. The MWAA says that a mobile lounge transporting passengers to Concourse D at Dulles struck the dock at an angle as it was pulling up to the building. Passengers were able to get off of the mobile lounge via stairs. They were then immediately evaluated, according to Fox 5, by Airport Authority fire and rescue personnel. They were evaluated for possible injuries, and then 8 people were then transported with non-life-threatening injuries. That's the mobile lounge right there, and you see a number of ambulances responding to the scene. This is how Fox 5 DC is putting it. They say a mobile lounge transporting the passengers to Concourse D struck the dock, again, at an angle. The initial reports, by the way, did say 17 people. We need to make that clarification. The newest reporting minimizes that number to 8 people. So no longer 17 people. Most recent reporting says 8 injured as a result of this incident. Jim Loke, one of Fox 5's evening anchors, says there was indeed a big response at Dulles after it struck that dock at an angle. People being evaluated, not having an impact on flight operations. And yeah, that's what we could tell as well. This did not have anything to do with any...
The world has gone crazy, right?
But as you
I
can
agree.
see, this large emergency response scene after the incident happened. Again, all of those injuries, non-life threatening. The time in D.C., 6:45.
Non-life threatening. All right. Non-life threatening injuries. All right, guys, let's go back into the trial. I wanted to touch base with some other stuff happening in the world. So I've been doing it. How long did that take? That took like how long did that take? That took 48 minutes. Wow. I just wasted 45 minutes with was that wasting? That wasted time. We could have done the trial, but I wanted to watch it. Top 3 key moments in the boyfriend beheading trial. What? Top three moments? Okay. Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I'll play that. Top 3 moments. But let's see what she has to say.
You didn't feel like that you had any evidentiary values for him?
I may approach the witness. Obviously, you've gone through these crimes and photos. If you could please show us the photograph that you took.
The photograph of what?
Of the bedding that we're discussing. The blue bedding, specifically.
Day 2. Man, what you doing? Counting?
Can you keep these in a certain order?
You just pull them.
So you specifically refer...
State's Exhibit 220. It's one of the photographs that you just pulled out, correct?
Yes, correct.
Photograph 221, correct?
Correct.
Photograph 222,
Correct.
photograph 223, photograph 224.
Correct.
No close-ups, correct?
Again, like close-ups of...
The fibers, I mean, to say cuts. I mean, obviously, we now learned that a power saw was used, correct?
Correct.
No close-ups of...
And again, we visually observed every item on that bed.
With a magnifying glass?
The bedding, the towels, everything, the pillows, everything is on that bed, and we didn't observe cuts or defects on any of those items.
So you got a head that's cut off with a saw, and it didn't leave any marks. Power saw. Fair to say?
We did not observe any defects.
It's your opinion that's where the head was cut off.
Correct.
226. Same thing, correct? No defects.
Correct.
In fact, in these photos, we don't see any kind of cast off, even minor cast off, correct?
No. On the bedding, no.
Not on the bedding. That's where the bed was found, or that's where the body was found, correct? That pillow underneath. You've given some testimony about getting massages, correct?
About getting massages, sure.
Yeah. Correct?
Yes,
Head usually goes on the pillow, correct?
I guess.
Fair to say, I mean, in your experience, since you gave an opinion concerning that, when you're getting a massage, your head's on the pillow, correct?
Well, I mean, most massages, there's really not a pillow. You can put your head in a headrest
Well,
on a
you
massage
talked,
table.
and that's the point I'm making. You gave an opinion about a pillow and a massage just a few minutes ago, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Correct.
You would testify that there is a bathroom downstairs.
Yes.
Closest bathroom to the body, correct?
Correct.
Did you take any photographs of the inside of that bathroom?
Yes.
Did you take photographs of the inside of the shower?
Yes.
Yeah. That's the one I added.
I hear whispering. What's with the whispering? Whispering. Three.
I understand, and that's why I'm like, it's just getting weirder and weirder.
What?
Photographs of that bathroom downstairs were taken.
I don't recall an exact number.
You arrive on August 7th, 2023, correct?
Correct.
You've given testimony concerning things that you documented that you felt were of evidentiary value, correct?
Correct.
Fair to say that you go in, you're taking photographs, but you're not perhaps aware of all the facts and circumstances that may have given rise to the murder charge or the death, correct?
Correct.
So you kind of go in there, you do the best you can, but you may not have all of the evidence or all the necessary facts to make appropriate decisions as to what is of evidentiary value.
We do the best we can with the numbers we're assigned us.
Yesterday, you gave an opinion concerning a ring, correct?
Not an opinion, I was asked if we located a ring in a trash can, and I said no.
All right.
Okay. You didn't inventory what you found and what you didn't find, correct?
In the trash cans?
Yes.
We photoed like the interior of those trash cans, but we didn't write down everything that was located in those trash cans.
And that's been provided? We have all the photographs of all these trash cans and the
What's up, Rich and
contents?
fellow freaks?
I have the photos that I reviewed.
One Juror Matters. What's going on? Welcome back, baby.
That I was presented with when I got here.
You were asked several questions on direct. Did you photograph everything of evidentiary value, correct?
Yes.
You'd agree with me that when you were there and your team and you're taking photographs, a ring was of no evidentiary value, correct?
If we had found
Hey, Doc Bones, Jigsaw just entered the room. One Juror Matters. He's Jigsaw.
a ring in a trash can, we would have specifically photoed that. That's atypical.
All right, come on. Move on. Let's move on.
Understanding you can't really gauge time of death, there are ways to narrow down time of death in the real world, right?
Right.
Like if someone's alive and smiling on a video, you know they're not dead. There's a lot of discussion about defects in the bedding. I want to clarify here. So when you have a large item like a comforter, you're taking, you and your team are taking overall documentary photos.
Right.
If you see a defect, especially on a scene where somebody's missing a head, you're going to zoom in and focus on that.
Right.
So what your normal process is, you're observing it, you're looking for defects, you don't find them.
Right.
If you did find one, that would be like a zoomed in photo, maybe an evidence marker or something like that.
Yes, we would put something indicating that defect and take close-up photos of it.
Now, you weren't there? You don't know what happened his driver's license? You said no.
No.
And that reminded me, I don't know if I asked you. Did you find any car keys in the victim's room?
No.
Any wallet?
No.
And you said already no ID?
No.
Any cell phone?
No.
All right, thank you.
And then that last line of questioning about the trash cans. All the photos we've seen so far, those are overalls documenting the scene, correct?
Correct.
Then anything that was of evidentiary value, you get closer photos and you take also photos of anything you're taking from the scene or impounding.
Correct.
Fair to say that you and your entire team were fervently looking for the head.
Yes.
Well, what were you thinking as you're going through the scene? When you're opening boxes and
where's the head?
We were opening
Where the
every
hell is his
bin,
head?
drawer, cabinet with a great deal of trepidation.
Where's that damn head?
A head somewhere.
Okay. And so when I showed you earlier,
That's crazy.
Pull the photo.
What did she do
When
with
I
the
showed you
head?
the bedroom earlier, downstairs bedroom.
What the fuck did she do with this head? Who did whatever to this head, man? This head is gone. She buried the head. What did she do to it?
There's a couple containers and stuff.
Yes.
All of
Holy
that is
shit.
thoroughly searched
Extensively searched.
because there's glaring things missing from your
Correct.
Okay.
Wow. Incredible. It's incredible, guys. Incredible.
Yes, thank you, based upon those questions.
All right, next.
Such as that, they need additional resources.
Next witness. That was it for that witness. Next.
Okay, and so on this particular day, you're off, you get called in, and around what time do you respond to the scene, if you
I
remember?
believe I responded at 10:36 that morning.
And was the scene at Haladura,
It was.
located within Clark County, Nevada?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, approach.
This is testimony.
Actually,
All
when
testimony.
you arrive on this particular. Tell us generally what a canvas entails.
Typically with the canvas, we will walk the locations in the surrounding area looking for video cameras, surveillance.
All right.
Okay. And you guys were doing something back and forth yesterday. What's your address?
5510 Porcupine Road.
5510. How you spell that?
Porcupine. P-O.
Audio recorded interview?
Yeah, I'm going to leave this interview where he's looking at Jonathan. He was found deceased this morning. Okay, so
Detective, we're going to pause that 46 seconds and judge me. We have a bit of an echo going. May I inquire if the jury...
if you guys go over the last time you saw him yesterday, your guys' conversation, anything that you think is important for us to know, as of right now, like I said, we don't know anything. You know, we just need to find out and start putting things together and figure out what happened.
We spent the whole day together yesterday because we were school shopping, clothes, pies. We loaded up the truck and we took it to my house. I loaded it, came back here, was loading more things up. That's it. We just unloaded things. We ate, drank a little bit, smoked a little bit. That was it. Like nothing abnormal.
Okay. What time were you guys here last night?
Often on different times. I know like we left like at 9.
Polka Dot. How you doing, Polka Dot?
I think got back I think at 10. And then I know I left, but I'm not sure what time. I was talking to Yoko, so she would have an idea of the time I left.
The last time you talked to Yoko was that after you talked?
Midnight, 1 o'clock, I think.
Okay. Do you remember your conversation with her?
Yes.
What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about John owing her money, and she said he owes her like $200. We were talking about Andrea coming back. I know John's trying to get out before Andrea came
I'm going to grab something to drink. I'll be right back, guys.
back. And I left the keys for her for Andrea.
When was she supposed to go?
We don't know. John said it was going to be any day because she has to pick up the car before the 16th. So we know she's like supposed to be soon.
Soon, meaning between now and the 16th?
Yes, sir.
So we don't know if she was coming today, nothing like that.
He just didn't want to be here when she got back. So we're kind of rushing to get everything moved. The majority of his stuff is at my house right now.
Okay. And then you guys were doing something back and forth yesterday. So you were like, what's your address?
5510 Porcupine Road.
5510. How you spell that?
Porcupine. Porcupine. Random car, I am.
Is that Vegas?
Yes.
You know the zip?
89130.
Thanks for your first name.
D-E-B-Y-A.
Last name.
Michaels.
Your neighbor?
42878. 702-677-4430.
Okay. So you're moving stuff back and forth to this house with 510 Brooklyn Rim.
Yes, sir.
And then from there, you came back here around maybe 10 o'clock-ish. Did you guys pack up more stuff?
Yeah, I put more stuff in my truck, and then I went and grabbed my daughter's prescription, and I went home.
Okay, but you said that John was drinking when you guys got back the last night?
Yes.
So, I guess when you got back, kind of explain what happened from there. So,
he started drinking, and he started smoking. He smoked cigarettes and weed, and he was in the garage. Yoko came down. They were kind of having an issue. She went back upstairs, and then she came back down later, and that's not how to stop each other.
and then he fell asleep.
No, he was in the garage when I left.
Okay, because you always said you told her that he was asleep.
No, I said I told him to sleep it off instead of trying to drive last night.
So when you left, he was still awake?
Yes.
And what was he doing in the garage?
Smoking.
Something like And no one's in trouble for smoking weed or doing anything bad from them. We're worried about trying to figure out what happened to John. Okay, so don't leave anything out just because you think it might get someone in trouble, okay?
It was just me.
Okay. Does he do anything else? Do you know?
No, sir. I know he smokes cigarettes and weed. I know he has drinking. He was drinking Jameson last night. I was cleaning everything up before I left.
So he's in the garage, say he's just smoking, and then you finish packing your stuff and then you take off?
Yeah.
That's the last time? You guys text each other, call each other?
I've been texting him all morning because today was the first day of school, and he was supposed to come down to help me with the grocery store.
When was the last time you talked to him last night over the phone? Like text or call?
No, last time I talked to him was face-to-face.
Okay, so you didn't text him when you got back to your place saying, hey, he didn't try texting you?
I texted him, I'm going to copy phone records. I texted him. Hey, this was 4 this morning when I was out trying to get the stuff for the girls ready for school. And I was saying, like, I can't find anything. And then I've just been calling and texting and I haven't heard anything.
Okay. Do you know, like, what he does for work?
He's a handyman, so he does odd jobs like that.
Like sign jobs?
Yeah.
People just call him, and they'll just do things like, Mom said something about like the moving and stuff. Does he move people too? Or he just does any kind of odd jobs? How long has he been doing that for?
A few years.
Does he have a lot of clientele, or is it just like word of mouth?
I think it's more word of mouth. I don't know his clientele. He says he puts ads up on Facebook, and he tries to drive his trailer around a lot. Like yesterday when we went shopping, I wanted to go with my car, but he wanted to use the trailer for advertising. So that's...
Do you know when last time he had a gig or job?
Friday. He did something on Friday. I don't know. He was moving somebody's stuff.
That's the last job that you know he's done?
Yes, sir. He texted me for it. I don't know who it was for, but he told me how much he made and everything.
Okay.
But I don't know any of his friends. He talks about someone he works with named Andrew. I know David, that's the neighbor we've gone to his house. But I don't know who he works with. I don't know. I just don't know anybody of that nature. I know names.
Anybody that comes by where he was talking about, I owe this person some money, or hey, just be on the lookout because this guy's looking for me type of thing?
No, sir, people owe him money. Like he said, this one right here owed him money. So.
Did he own any weapons, handguns?
Yes, but they're at my house now. We took them over last night. We didn't bring ammunition though, because there's no safe at my home for them. So we intentionally left the ammunition here.
Okay, over here.
Yes, sir.
And then,
So Detective, so far you've learned a few things from Ms. Michaels. She indicated that John was alive and fine when she left, correct?
Correct.
She claimed that John had some guns, but they'd been moved to her home, correct?
Correct.
She claimed she did not have a safe at her home, correct?
Correct.
Where was it?
The girl is supposed to pick up this car over here.
His ex-fiance.
They were supposed to get married?
Yes, sir.
When did they break up?
They broke up, I want to say May.
Of this year?
Yes, sir.
You know why they broke up?
She was trying to get back with me, and she moved all of her stuff out. She tried to come back. It just, like, from what he said, he'd rather try to make it work with me versus being with her. He says that she's been trying to text him and he hasn't been answering. So. She did show up one time, like out of the blue, because I came here to take the girls to school, and she was here, and we did not expect it. But she got blue car. She's supposed to be driving back to wherever she's at. But I don't know if I think it's Utah, but he said she's coming because it has something about the 16 on it, like tax or something. And Yoko, I left the keys for Yoko just in case she did, and someone will stand for her. So.
And make sure that you're first off the bullet, you guys are trying to avoid her. You know, this is something that I know they're showing up. Is that a constant problem with her?
I wouldn't say a problem, but he didn't want to keep dealing with her. He said, like, his ring, we actually threw his engagement ring in the trash last night. So he said it's done, he's 100% done, and he wants to have a family with the girls and everything. We're not driving back and forth.
Yeah.
We brought as much as we could to the house last night. Literally, we were doing this last night to get her out of the house.
Have you seen any text messages she sent him or anything?
No, sir. He just said that he was done, and I just kind of took him at his word.
And she was going to do that?
I don't know if that was the case. I think.
She was going to give
No, I think she was trying to get back with him because her situation wasn't working out. Like, she left with some other guy, and it wasn't working out, based on what he was telling me. And he kept saying that she was reaching out to him, and then I think some girl named Melissa started reaching back out to him. Yes, sir. And he said she reached out to him on Facebook.
What's Jonathan's phone? That was talking to you in the first breath?
Yes, sir, that's his mom. Yeah, I was sitting there talking 702-561-9242. Like from non-payment?
Yeah. That he's mentioned that had issues with him that anything other than Andrea, who they had a breakout. They're supposed to get married, but then they decided to work it out with you. But you said that she left with another guy, so it doesn't sound like she was too upset.
No, he was saying that it wasn't working out where she was at, and she was trying to. Yes. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I don't know if he was saying that just to kind of make me want him more, or what the situation is, but that is what he was saying.
And then what about Anthea?
Four Chihuahuas, how you doing, Four Chihuahuas? Welcome back.
She's the mother of Devyn.
Cat Randall, what's up, Cat?
She lives in California.
Does he talk to her at all? Nothing like that.
Started talking more, I would say, at the beginning of this year, because I was coming down here to take the girls to school and things like that. He was already saying Andrea was kind of on her way out. So.
Okay. The girls were living over here with Yoko and Justin. When did they move back in with you?
The day school got out.
So around May
26th, 22nd.
So they moved back in with you, and you guys are starting to work things out at that point. So then you guys have been off and on since when?
No, we're not off and on. We're just trying to make a family work. Like, we're not physically intimate or anything like that. We're just trying to, because the girls really want us with one house, yeah. And
his son and you are now married. How long have you been married?
almost 2 years. And yeah, John knows.
So it wasn't like you guys got together.
They've been married for the son and the mother, an ex-wife, was married for 2 years already. Wow, that's crazy.
He just got to move back in with you.
Yeah.
So uncomfortable. That is so uncomfortable. Imagine your ex-wife is married to your son. No. I can't imagine that. My ex-wife is married to my son. No way.
Was there a reason for that? Just with girls, or was there other?
No.
It benefit everyone. He was having issues here. Yoga was trying to.
No.
We got him out, and he needed advice.
Devyn was good with having Dad come back. Even though
I wouldn't say good, but he understood. It wasn't his first choice for everything.
That's a no-no.
How you spell Devyn?
Juicy J, how you doing, Juicy J?
Devire.
Devire. Got 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
Has there been any issues with Devyn and Jonathan?
Like, they don't work together anymore, but they're not really.
Did he used to work as like a handyman and stuff with them? What does Devyn do now?
Installations for like security systems and stuff.
Can't let you into that.
Just taking the cameras down.
Who did?
John and I, we had just taking the cameras down. They're at my house.
The ones there were cameras on the house. When did those go down?
Last night, we just brought them over.
Oh, we just took them off last night.
Yes, sir.
There's no cameras left on it at all. And then, how many dogs are in the house right now that you own? 4. And then are they typically, where do they usually stay? I mean, like in the house, like where, or
Downstairs
outside?
in John's room.
So they just all hang out downstairs. Is that considered a room? Like you walk down and there?
That's where he.
Juicy J, True Crime, how you doing, man? Thank you very much for your member month, your 39th member. Oh my God, your 39th monthly member, or your 39th month as a member. Thank you very much. Love you all. Love you, Rich. Thank you very much, Juicy J. I appreciate that. Run that shit. You already know, baby.
What is he say? And they usually stay out in there. Does he walk outside at all ever? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, he comes outside. There's a patio door thing. So yeah.
Patio door?
Yes, sir.
Does that ever get locked where he just leaves them outside?
No, it gets locked sometimes. Like when he's trying to eat and he doesn't want them.
Okay, well.
I'm glad you love it here. Thank you.
You know, you're married for 2 years. John was just going to move back in with you guys. The girls trying to keep family together, and it was beneficial for everybody. You're saying because the driving and things like that?
Not the driving, it was just the girls really want us together. And I know it's kind of complicated for them to understand that I'm married to Devyn, so we were bringing John into the house just to kind of keep things. I know it sounds weird, but.
Yeah, really weird. It sounds very strange and very weird. I cannot believe this is happening. Wow.
Do you have any kids with Devyn?
Disgusting. Fucking disgusting.
Have any kids?
I don't know who you can talk to. The neighbor, Devyn. I know John was supposed to go with him last night.
Yeah, I'm sure you can have more kids, lady.
That's about seafood boil or something. And then, did Jonathan have any workers that he had?
Oh, yeah.
Like, any normal, like, day-to-day, or was it always something different?
He had a few that were pretty routine.
You know their names?
I just know Andrew. I think the neighbor on the other house to that way worked with him sometimes.
You know his name?
I want to say his name is David.
David?
Yeah. Not this guy, but David.
You know Andrew's last name? you know what Andrew's number, do you have a chance to know? Would Debbie or know who Andrew is? That they work together?
I don't know. Like I said, when John texts me, it's usually.
You leaving already, Juicy J? Damn, Juicy J, you don't show any love no more. Where's the love, Juicy J? You come in for 2 minutes and you're leaving already. Wow.
Hey, I got this job, this, and this, so I have those. But they don't really have names on them or anything like that.
When John goes to bed, is there like normal clothing anywhere? Is like pajamas? You got like when he sleep. There's just like shorts on, no shirt, or just like underwear, boxers.
The last time John and I shared a room, my daughter was 3 days old, my oldest daughter. So he used to wear boxers to bed.
And that's it?
Yes, sir.
So, that sucks. I know it was a long time ago, but sometimes habits don't change, you know?
I know he used to wear boxers, I don't really.
That's all he just wear boxers, no shirt, and that's it.
Yes, sir. When I left, he was wearing boxers. He had on, I want to say like black boxers. Boxer briefs.
Does John have any tattoos?
Yes.
You know where and what?
On his arm, I don't know which one is which, but it says Oriental John.
And then anywhere else? Do you know? Left arm?
One on each arm. I don't know which one.
Oriental John.
Yeah. But he's had those as long as I've known him.
So you guys been moving his stuff out of here, or was it the girls' stuff?
Both. We brought all the girls' clothes and like the majority of his stuff last night.
And how long have you guys been moving stuff out of the house?
Last night.
That's it?
Yes, sir. He loaded everything up that he could and we just brought it over. But he made it as big as possible.
And you're saying Debbie was good with this arrangement?
He was okay with it. I wouldn't say good is not his first option, but he understood.
You're saying he understood the benefit to everybody?
Yeah, it wasn't like there's a lot of animosity about it. The biggest problem was the dogs.
And when you guys are starting to talk to each other again, you and John, you say you haven't been intimate together since for how long?
2018.
Do you know anybody else that he might have been dating prior to Andrea?
Everybody. He was dating Sarah, Andrea, Michelle. He was just like, when we separated, he was just
going on dates like crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know how many. He said he had 5 girlfriends at one time.
As far as you know, he wasn't selling like anything illegal right now?
No, his hustle was he'd go to the Goodwill things and then try to resell them. Yeah, that's why like if you look in the backyard, there's a ton of bikes. And he would get like surf and just random things on his jobs and then try to resell them. Like it seemed like he was trying to do better than what he had been doing in previous years.
Were you guys hanging out at all? I know you were all day yesterday. Prior to that, it was like a regular thing. You guys were hanging out, or?
We actually were here a couple of times this week, me and the girls. We had dinner and everything like that. I know we were here on the 4th because we went over to David's house. I think we were here like a week after that. So it was just whenever.
Was Debbie here talking with you guys?
No, it was me, John, and the girls. We were trying to build that together.
And then Yoko was Debbie's parent too, right? That's the reason why he would want to come over?
No.
He just left it with you guys? Any additional questions for the Teddy Pattis? Okay. Well, we have your phone number, so if there's anything extra that we need to talk to you about, we'll give you a phone, okay? Only thing I said, well, just something. No, she's 12:43, and I said,
Shall I keep going?
Can Council approve?
Okay. All right, they go to lunch now. They go to lunch. Going back for lunch.
for the record.
Okay.
243.
Accounted for. Mentioned as far as like on the scene.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you've been in homicide about 2 years now, correct?
Correct.
Prior to that, had you responded to violent scenes before, even if you weren't on homicide?
Of course.
What types of scenes?
I spent close to 9 years at K9, so we went to a lot of different violent calls, obviously looking for suspects that had fled. Obviously in patrol work and things of that nature. I was also an officer in charge for a while. So obviously responding to like your typical patrol calls, violent crime scenes, suicides, anything of that nature.
Okay. Did you make any general observations about the blood situation in this particular scene?
It looked a bit localized around the actual body.
What do you mean by localized?
As far as like the pool on the mattress as well as underneath, but nothing like you mentioned as far as like on the ceiling or anything like that.
Just so I can clarify, did you observe any blood staining or patterning or dragging or anything other than in that small area around the bed?
I did not.
Anywhere near the front door, the garage, the back door, anything like that? No. Did you observe any of the victim's personal belongings, such as his wallet, his truck keys, his phone, or his social security card within the scene?
I did not locate those items. No.
Did you observe any weapons that could have been used to do this crime?
Obviously, there's any kitchen knives and things of that nature, but nothing that was obvious.
Yeah. Nothing in the room?
Not that I located.
No kitchen knives in the room?
Not that I recall. No.
You're referring to the kitchen knives in the kitchen?
Yes, correct.
Any of those, did those have any apparent blood on them or look to be
no
dirty, I guess? Okay. When, at some point in the investigation, do you get called out to execute a search warrant at a different residence?
I did.
Where was that?
That was going to be at, I believe, 5510 Porcupine Road.
Showing you what's been admitted as 8.
Sleepy polka dot?
You recognize this generally?
Yes.
And what does this appear to be?
Another hour and 10 minutes, guys. Another hour and 15 minutes.
It's going to be
2 o'clock.
5510 Porcupine Rim Street. And then
Hour and 15 minutes.
That appears to be the Apollo Pure address in Sim.
Okay. And the information on the left, does that look like just a general Google mapping?
Yes.
And it appears here that there are a couple different routes you can take, but overall it's about 32 to 36 minutes between the two via a vehicle.
Yeah, it looks like that appears to be what the route says.
And this particular route that's highlighted, it says 25.8 miles. Is that fair?
Yes.
If you can see that. And this Paladura scene within your jurisdiction in Henderson?
Yes.
Porcupine Rim scene is within Metro's jurisdiction, but as a result of you investigating a Henderson homicide, you go into that jurisdiction.
Yes.
Is that common for agencies to overlap during investigations? When was it that you responded to this Porcupine Rim scene, if you can recall?
I believe it was later in the evening on the 7th.
So we're still on the 7th? Okay. Is that a yes?
Yes.
States 239, already admitted. Is this the Porcupine Rim address?
That appears to be so, yes.
And there's 2 very apparent vehicles, but then there's one kind of tucked behind the van. Can you see that?
Yes.
Were you present for the searching of any of that?
For the overall residence, yes.
Okay. Were you present for the searching of the vehicles, or?
I believe the other detectives in our unit were actually searching those specific vehicles.
Okay. And you obviously are working in tandem with other detectives and crime scene investigators.
That's correct.
So I pulled a few photos. We'll have a crime scene investigator talk about the scene later, but I want to direct you to a few things. States 265, do you recognize this?
Yes.
What is this?
That appears to be the front entry room inside the residence.
Okay. Fair to say there's a shoe rack on the right side here?
Correct.
And did you find any shoes that were black and white Nikes with a white Nike swoosh across the outside?
I did not locate any.
Showing you states 268. Is this the same room?
Yes.
Do you see these samurai swords here?
I do.
Were those of something of interest that you guys were interested in?
Yes.
And did you observe those?
I do not recall actually pulling them out personally, but I did observe them in the room.
Okay. Did somebody pull them out and check if there was blood on them?
I assume so, yes.
Okay. But you wouldn't know that? You don't recall?
I did not personally know.
Okay. 267. I can't remember why I put this up. Do you see anything of evidentiary value found in this one?
No.
291A. Did you participate in any of the upstairs searching?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you recall ever having found you or anyone on your team black and white female-sized Nike shoes with a white swoosh along the side?
No, no.
Did you participate heavily in the search of the main bedroom?
The downstairs master?
Yes.
Correct. I did.
Tell us generally what your observations were of that bedroom.
Appeared to be like the largest bedroom in the house. That was downstairs. It was cluttered with lots of different clothes, papers, electronic devices, things of that nature.
And during the course of your search warrant, are you looking for particular items that are authorized by the judge?
We were.
And then if you come across something that was not originally expected or authorized, what is the procedure of that?
Well, typically we'll obviously take note of it and identify it and then contact the lead detective to determine what course to take on that one.
Okay. In this particular case, were you looking for any items associated with the victim?
We were.
And did you find some items associated with the victim? Describe the search process and how you came upon those items.
So with the search process, just when executing a search warrant, we obviously let our crime scene analysts first enter. They take overall crime scene photos of the thing, or the way the condition of the room was before we enter. After they're done with that process, then we enter, and then we actually physically search for the items that are within the search warrant.
Okay. In this particular case, were you tasked with searching through the dresser in that master room?
Yes.
And did you find something of note?
I did.
What was that?
I found a black wallet as well as a set of car keys.
And you know, before we get there, I'm going to show you 366. You recognize that?
Yes.
You remember where that was found?
I believe that was on the bed.
373. What is this?
That looks like the same bag with a cell phone.
Okay, and then we have some items that appear to have been removed from that bag.
Appears to be, yes.
374, was that an item that was in that bag?
I believe so.
367, is that another item that was in that bag?
Yes.
368, is that another item that was in that bag?
Yes.
Before the camera goes and broadcasts that to the world, can I borrow your light? Fair to say that's a social security card, sir?
That appears to be, yes.
Just for the record, I've redacted out the social security number, Judge.
How are you?
368. Can you read into the record the name on that social security card?
The social security card says Jonathan James Willett. There's another bag and so forth, I believe, for a total of 6 bags.
Ultimately, do you document, you and other people document the process of unraveling those bags to see what's inside? 345, unraveling the bags?
Yes.
346, unraveling the bags?
Yes.
347, is this the innermost bag?
I believe so.
And I note the person holding it is wearing gloves.
Yes.
Is that you, do you know?
More than likely, I believe it is.
Okay, anyone who touched this bag within the scene, would they have been wearing gloves?
Yes.
And what's the purpose of that?
Just basically prevent contamination of the crime scene as much as possible.
Okay. Ultimately, is that last bag opened?
I believe so. There could be one more. I don't.
Okay, let me show you 348. Ultimately, I mean, every bag is opened.
Yes.
And what is inside?
So that is a black wallet with Jonathan's driver's license in it, as well as a set of Chevrolet car keys.
349, a little closer image, it shows both those items?
Correct.
350, there's the truck keys in there?
350.
351, just a different angle of both items?
Correct.
And 352, that's the outside of the wallet?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Ultimately, 436, that's photographed later, correct?
I believe that was, I believe that was taken by a crime scene analyst somewhere else.
360, what are we looking at here?
That would be the bed in that same bedroom.
And what is this item here?
That is a blue striped dress.
361, same dress?
Correct.
Appears there's a notebook next to it?
Yes.
Did that notebook contain anything?
I don't know if it was that specific notebook, but there were various, I believe, notebooks in the area.
Were there various notebooks and writings in the area?
I believe so, yes.
335, does that show some of those writings?
Yes.
336, is that zoomed in on the one in the center of the photograph?
Yes.
.338, is that another one of those writings? This one like crumpled up?
Yes.
339, another one of those writings?
Yes.
.337, another one of those writings?
Yes.
376, another one of those writings?
Yes.
And this starts with, so it has been officially 3 days since Devyn and I have stopped talking. He doesn't really seem two-faced.
Yes.
337, another one of these writings?
Correct.
378, again, another?
Yes.
379, another?
Yes.
380, another.
Yes.
381, another.
Yes.
382, another.
Correct.
383, another.
Yes.
384, another. Oops.
Yes.
385, another.
Yes.
386, another.
Yes.
387, another.
Yes.
388, another.
Yes.
And 389, the last one.
Yes.
This one starts with broken heart again, another lesson learned.
Yes.
Oh man, fast forward. Who's one?
How long Devyn had been living there?
I am not aware of that.
Years, months, no idea. In fact, you have no idea where these were authored, correct?
No.
Were you aware of what was going on between the two houses? The Palmadura house and the Porcupine house? Occupants, what was going on, a move? Were you aware of what was going on?
Yes.
Based upon your knowledge, Jonathan Willett was moving into the Porcupine residence,
Yes.
correct?
That's what we were under the impression.
And that was the residence where you found the wallet, the keys, social security card, correct? You'd agree with me, it appears that items had been moved in, they were out of place. I mean, the place was kind of messy and looked like a move.
It did.
Okay. Did you have, when you were at the Palmadura house, that house was in disarray as well, correct?
I think that's a fair assessment.
Fair to say it appeared that the occupant, specifically Jonathan, was moving.
Yes.
In reference to the interview that you had had with Devyn, that interview began approximately 12 p.m.?
I believe so.
And that was at the Palmadura house, correct?
Yes. In the general area. It wasn't inside the house, obviously, but it was out front.
Okay. Fair to say that she had been summoned to the house and she had come?
She did.
Had there been a discussion that neighbors had called her or something that you knew something had occurred?
I got the phone number from one of the neighbors, and then I made phone contact with them.
Okay. And asked her if she would come and speak to you?
Yes.
And she came willingly?
Yes.
And she appeared to cooperate with you?
Yes.
Good.
She obviously was made aware that something bad had happened?
Yes.
And it concerned Jonathan?
Yes.
And she came and freely and voluntarily answered your questions?
Yes.
Thank you. I have no further questions. Well, actually, one more question. You were given the map, the distance between the two houses. Do you have that, Council?
Yeah, right. I have one map, it's probably under this.
Do you recall that it was a Google map in the distance?
Some type of internet map, yes.
There was a time on that map, correct?
I believe it was.
Now, when Google calculates that time takes into account the time of day, correct?
I'm not sure with Google. I'm more familiar with Apple Maps. Like as far as on your iPhone, I know that it will typically account for the traffic conditions.
So the time, perhaps, if that's pulled in the middle of the day, would be a different time, let's say, if it were pulled at 2:30 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
I mean, fair to say that those distances and that, well, if the distance remained the same, but the time to go from point A to point B would presumably be less in the middle of the night versus in the middle of the day. And when you pulled that, or when that was prepared, are you aware of what time of day that was?
I am not.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
No, thank you.
Did any member of the jury have any questions of the sir?
All right, apparently this is where the sun comes. We watched this part yesterday. So I'm gonna fast forward to day. Where is it? This one. Day 3. This is where the agent. I'm not sure who this Asian guy is. Triangle. I don't know who is this. Who is this Asian guy?
To the defendant / plaintiff, to the best of your ability, so help you God.
You're welcome, Polka Dot. Thank you for watching.
Okay. All right, and sir, and now we're going to swear him in. If you could ask him to please raise his right hand. Good morning. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Hi.
Yes, I do.
Thank you. You may be seated. And sir, if you please state your full name and spell it for the record.
Masao, last name, Yoshida, last name. First name, MASAO.
Who is this guy?
Last name YOSHID.
Looks like an Itchy Bond.
Hey, can you just give me? Okay. All right. And Mr. Tiller, if you could just make sure you guys can scoot up so he speaks right into that red light. Okay. Okay. State whenever you're ready. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, if you can just speak right into that light right there, that microphone, that's the one that we'll be able to hear you with, okay?
わかりました。
How old are you, sir?
はい。78歳です。
78 years old. Okay. And where do you reside? Do you reside at 2698 Paladura Drive?
現在住まれているところは2867のパラドラドライブです。はい、その通りです。
Yes. Who do you live there with?
どなたと一緒に住まれてますか？ヨコさんと一緒に住んでます。I live with Yoko.
And who is Yoko to you?
ヨコさんはあなたにとってどういう関係ですか？ボーイフレンド、ガールフレンドだと思います。Boyfriend and girlfriend relationship.
So Yoko is your girlfriend.
Yes. はい。Yes.
How long have you known Yoko?
Yoko Ono. Yoko Ono?
26、7年ですね。
About 26 and 27 years.
How long have you been in a relationship with Yoko?
ヨコさんとそういう関係は10年ぐらいじゃないですか。10年ちょっと前。10年ぐらい。
About 10 years.
And when you've been in a relationship with Yoko, have you always lived with her at the 2698 Paladura address?
ヨコさんとそういう関係になって今の住所に一緒に住まれてますか？はい、そうです。
Yes, that's correct.
Turning your attention then to August 6th of 2023. Who were you living with at that address?
その時その住所にどなたと一緒に住んでましたか？その時その住所にどなたと一緒に住んでましたか？ヨコさんと住んでました。With Yoko.
Was anyone else living at the house at that time?
Yoko.
John.
Sky Blue, what's up, Sky Blue? What's up, Braxton, sorry.
With John.
And who was John?
Johnson って誰ですか？ジョンソンって誰ですか？
ヨコさんの息子ですね。
He's the son of Yoko.
Now, did John stay in a downstairs living room that became a bedroom?
ジョンさんは1階のリビングルームを自分のベッドルームにして使っていました。そうですね。1階のリビングルームに住んでましたね、彼は。
That is correct.
And did you and Yoko share a bedroom then upstairs of the home?
そしてあなたとヨコさんは2階の。
That's correct.
Okay. So on August 6th of 2023, were you aware of a person named Nikki?
この8月3日2023年に、ニッキーという人を知ってましたか？知らないです。意味も一緒だ。8月3日、そのニッキーという人をその時に知ってましたか？2023年の8月。知ってました。Yes.
And who was Nikki?
ニッキーという方はどういう関係方なんですか？全く何もないです。ヨコさんの息子のガールフレンドだと思ってました。The only thing I know is that she's the wife かな。わからないです。I don't know quite well, but I assume that she's the girlfriend of the Yoko's son.
Of John.
John, or wife.
Okay. They had children together, correct?
子供さんがおられましたよね。はい。Yes.
2 girls?
2人の子供。Two girls, yes.
And then John had an older son not with Nikki, correct?
ジョンさんは、
年の上の子供がおられましたか、その2人以外に。
もう一人最初の、奥さんといましたね、デビエラという子で。
Viviera probably that the son or children of her former marriage.
Okay, so John's former marriage, he had a son.
ジョンさんの最初の結婚の時の子供さんがおられたんですか？
どっかカリフォルニアの方から来て、住みたい、ジョンが住みたいと言ったんで、ヨコさんに聞いて、OK、いいですよと、私はそれで答えました。その前にね。それだけです。
ジョンさん、カリフォルニアに来て。
ヨコさんがそれを聞きました。
Can I ask him again? Question.
So did John have a son not with Nikki, with somebody else?
ジョンさんがニッキーさんとの間の子供じゃなくて、他の方との子供だったんですか？
最初の奥さんがいたみたいですね。別れた、離婚したみたいですけど、それはヨコさんから聞きました。
He heard from Yoko that John has a previous marriage, and then that's what he's heard from Yoko.
John had an older son named Devyn, correct?
Devyn という方がおられたんですか？
そうですね。
That's correct.
Okay. So then turning your attention to August 6th, 2023, did you see Nikki at that house at 2698 Paladura?
8月6日、2023年にそのニッキーさんとそのこのお家に行って会ったんですね。
全く見てないです。8月その当日ね。
I didn't see her on the date of the August 6th.
Did you see her vehicle?
車は見ましたか、その日に。
犬を散歩連れてったんで、帰ってきたら、車があるなと見ました。
I saw his car. I saw her car.
Her car?
彼女の車ですね。
そうですね。
Yes.
Nikki's car.
はい。
ニッキーの車ですね。
はい、
ニッキーの車ですね。
はい、そうです。
And then on that evening, eventually you go to sleep, correct?
夜ベッドに疲れて休まれたんだと思いますけども、
もう散歩から帰ってきて2階に行ってテレビ見てもう10時には寝ました。
After I took a walk with the two dogs and came back home, and I went to bed at around 10 o'clock.
Whose dogs were they?
その犬はどなたのものですか？
いや、ジョンのです。
Belongs to John.
So then you went to sleep on the night of August 6th, 2023. On the morning of August 7th, 2023, did Yoko come and talk to you about something?
翌日の8月7日に、ヨコさんが
Alright, this is boring. Move forward. Should I fast forward?
He's dead.
And when you say he, do you mean John?
ジョンさんが死んでると思う。
Day before, when did you see Nikki's car?
8月6日だからに、いつ頃そのニッキーさんの車を見ましたか？
朝は見なかったですね。だから
8月6日
彼女は10時ぐらい来たんじゃないですか。6日っていうのは事件の日ですか、夜ですか。
You're asking August 6th, right?
Yes, what time?
だから事件の日です。
事件の夜ですか。
何時に彼女の車を見たんですか？
8時ぐらいじゃないですか、夜の。
8 p.m. around 8 p.m.
Did you see Devyn that night?
Devyn.
デビエラさんをその、時見たんですか？
デビエラは見てないです。
I didn't see her.
Did you see Devyn the next morning when you woke up?
そして翌日朝目が覚めてこの彼女を見たんですね。デビエラを。
デビエラは見てないです。
No, I didn't see her.
ヒムですね、デビエラは。
デビエラ、him. I didn't see him.
Days later, after the police came, did you
You like the
notice that
translation?
there was a knife missing from your kitchen?
Great translation, right, Kat?
ポリスが来た後に、
You like my hair? I just got a haircut today. Thank you, Sky Blue.
そのキッチンからあなたのナイ
Thanks
フ
for
がなくな
noticing.
ったのに気がつきましたか？
誰が？
あなたが。
ジョンは？
Yeah, let me clarify the question. You asked him whether he noticed that his knife was.
Yes.
Okay, あなたのナイフです。
ワイフ。
いや、あなたのナイフ。
ナイフ。
ナイフ。ナイフ。
That's funny.
ナイフ。
Yeah, this is funny.
なくなったの
To
は
cut food.
そうナイフ。
ああ。
A knife, motherfucker.
ジョンたちはあんまり餌あげないんで、私がいつも大体犬の餌を作ってあげてたんです。その時に使うのがチャイニーズのブッチャーナイフっていうので細かくしてチキンをあげてたんで、それが前の夜使ってたのは朝そこに売ったら焦がしてるところにない。
I was using a butcher knife to prepare the food for the dogs and do it every day. But the next day, so he used that knife the night. But next day, he realized that the knife was gone.
Okay. Did you ever find that knife?
その後、ナイフは見つかりましたか？
No.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. In the years that you had lived with Yoko, was there a period of time that Devyn lived in the house?
I'm sorry, I can hear you.
In the years that he lived with Yoko, was there a period of time that Devyn lived in the house?
ヨコさんと住み始めて、でそのディビエラはその頻繁にうちに来ましたか？
いやいなかったですよ。そして何年前からで覚えてないんですけど、ジョンがこっちに来てラスベガスに来たいと、それでオッケーって言っただけです。それ以外はもう何も知らないですね。
ディビエラ didn't come. And only John asked Yoko, he want to come back to Vegas. That's the only thing he knows.
Okay, but you do recall during some time that Devyn lived in the house with you and your girlfriend.
Oh my God.
その時、彼とから彼女がね、一緒に住んでたということは知ってましたか？ディビエラと一緒になんか住んでたか？
ああ、知らないですね。
I don't know.
You don't remember, or you?
その思い出せないのか知らないのかどっちですか？
知らないです。
I don't know.
Okay. On the weekend, and if I told you that August 6th was a Sunday, the weekend before all these things happened was Jonathan moving out.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay. August 6th, August 7th was Jonathan moving out.
この8月6日、この週末にジョンがムーブアウトしたんですか？ Is your question move out?
Yes. I'll just make it real simple. Was Jonathan moving out of the house?
Yeah. No. I don't know.
引っ越すというんで、引っ越すという話だけは聞いてました。だから私はもう2階に行っちゃってたんで、
I've heard only he was moving out. That's the only thing I know.
Okay. During the time that you were living with Jonathan, did you have an issue that the money that you gave Jonathan, he was just buying alcohol?
ジョンと一緒に住んでる時に、なんかいろいろ問題とか起きたり、あるいは彼がお金がいる時に貸したりしましたか？
私にはないです。
I never did that.
You never gave Jonathan money?
ジョンにお金を貸したりしたってことはないですね。
ないです。
Never.
And you were never part of a discussion that he was just spending that money on alcohol? And maybe I'm just, were you ever part of a discussion where Jonathan was taking money and spending it on alcohol?
まあ、そうなんかこう話の中で、彼が、お金を、まあ、使ってアルコールを買ってるとかそんな話聞いたことありますか？
まあ、全くそういうのは私は知らないですね。
I didn't know anything.
Okay. Was there discussions in the days before that weekend Jonathan was moving out?
この週末の前にジョナサンはもう出てったんですか？
いや、出てってないですね。
No.
Thank you. I have no further questions.
Any follow-up statement?
No, Your Honor.
The ladies and
Good,
gentlemen of
next.
the jury have any questions for this witness?
Next.
大体いただいて、そしてスペルを申し上げてください。
Mr. Interpreter, do you need to move those chairs? So we actually need you sitting the closest to the microphone because we need to hear you. So if you want to have a seat, I know you have to stay underneath this one, so we can get a chair so you can have a seat.
名前、
これに向かってください。
私が言うの。はい。
名前、
State her name and spell it for us.
名前を全部言ってください。はい。
陽子、ウィレット。
Can you spell it for us?
YOKO WILLETTE
Thank you.
Yoko, you and I have met many times before, correct?
今まで何度か会いましたね。
はい。
That's correct.
And you have always spoken in English to me when we've spoken, correct?
話すとき常に英語で話していただきましたね。
はい。
Yes.
You asked to have the interpreter present today, so everything was very clear for you. Is that right?
まあ、今回は通訳がついてますんで、すべてのことについて明快になりますね。
はい。
That's correct.
So because we have an interpreter, you may understand my question, but you have to wait until he interprets and answer in Japanese, okay?
彼から聞かれた質問は分かると思いますけども、日本語で答えて、私がそれに対して英語で話しますんで、そういう順序で進めていきたいと思います。
はい。
Did you live at 2698 Paladura for a very long time?
2366のパラレルに長い間住まれてますか？
はい。
That's correct.
How long did you have that house?
どのくらいですか
？29年。
29 years.
Did you live there with your sons?
子供さんと一緒にそこに住まれてますか？
はい。
That's correct.
How many sons do you have?
何人子供さんがおられますか？2.
And what are their names?
名前は何ですか？
ジョナサン・ウィレット。ジョナサンとケネス・ウィレット。
Jonathan Willett and Kenneth Willett.
Are Jonathan and Kenneth's father the same person?
父親は同じ父親ですか？ Yes.
Is that person here today?
今日その父親来られてますか？
わかんない。朝は聞いてますけど。
Yes.
Is he sitting in the front row up here?
Yes.
That's correct. That's correct.
When did you and Dad split up?
何年前にお別れになりましたか
？2012年。2012年。
2012.
Okay. And did you stay living in the Paladura home?
その後もずっとこのところに住まれたんですか？ That's correct.
Did your son stay with you for some period of time?
子供さんが何年間か一緒に住まれてましたか？ That's correct.
And did Kenneth move out sometime after high school?
ケネスは高校出て、That's correct.
Did Jonathan move in and out of your home for a period of time?
ジョナサンはそのうちに来たり出てったり出て行ってそういう方です。That's correct.
And how old was Jonathan
That's
when
correct.
he died?
That's correct.
亡くなった時の年は何歳ですか？
46歳。
46 years old.
How many children did Jonathan have?
ジョナサン何年子供ですか？ 3 children.
Yoko, don't forget to wait until he interprets. What were his children's names?
その子供さんの名前は何ですか？
はい。一番最初デビエラ。
First is Deviela.
で2番目がタマヤ。
Second is Tamaya.
3番目がジャネヤ。
third is Janea.
Who is Devier's mom?
デビエラのお母さんは誰ですか？
アメンティア。
アメンティア。
When did John and Amenthea split or separate?
アメンティアさんとデビエラさんがスプリットしたのはいつですか？
Only if you know. Only if you know.
もし知ってれば、いつ何年にスプリットしたか？
もう20年ぐらい前だからよく覚えてない。
About 20 years ago.
Okay. Did there come a point in time when Devier lived with John in your home?
デビエラもそのあなたの家で何回か一緒に住んだことがあるんですか？
ちっちゃい頃ね。
When he was small.
Okay. Did he move back in when he was a little bit older in between California trips?
カリフォルニアとの間で、ちょっと年取ったら行ったり来たりしてたんですか？ That's correct.
And did he work with John for that period of time?
その間、ジョンに、限られた期間働いてたんですか？ That's correct.
Who is the mother of Tamea and Janea?
Maya.
ジャメイとタネアのお母様は誰ですか？
Jamea and Janea.
ニキ。
Did Nikki ever live with you at the Paladura home?
ニキはパラデラの方に住んだことありますか？ No.
Do you know when John and Nikki split?
ジョンとそれからニッキーがスプリット別れたのはいつですか？
いつか覚えてないけど、はい。
別れた。
別れたことは知ってます。
Yes, they separated.
Do you know when?
When?
It's crazy.
That's okay.
あんまりよく覚えてない。
I don't remember well.
でも子供が2、3歳の頃、玉屋が2、3歳の頃。
They separated when the Tamaya was 2 years old.
Okay.
About 2 years old.
After they separated, did John move back in with you at Paladura?
その後、ジョンがそのパラデラに戻ってきたと。That's correct.
Did there come a point in time when you learned that Nikki lost custody of the girls?
その後、ニッキーがその子供の親権を失ったということを知ったんです。That's correct.
And at that time, did John get full custody of the girls?
その時にジョンが全親権を得たということですね。Yes.
As a result, did the girls move into the Paladura home?
その結果、その女の子たちがそのパラデラホームに戻ってきたということですね。That's correct.
Do you know about what years they lived in your home or how long the girls lived in your home?
その子供たちが戻ってきた年と、その後どのくらい一緒に住んだかという時間がわかりますか
？2022年の11月か12月頃から2023年の5月まで。
They lived together from November 2022 to May 2023.
Okay. While the girls were living with you and John, do you know where Nikki was living?
その女の子たちがあなたと一緒に住んでる間、ニッキーはどこに住んでましたか？
ニッキーの家、自分の家、彼女の。
Her own house.
Her own house.
住所は知ってますか？
今は知ってますけど、その時。
Dr. Eve, what's up, girl?
は知らなかった。
I know now, but at that time I didn't know.
Okay. Do you know who Nikki was living with?
その時ニッキーが誰と住んでたか？
知りませんでした。
I don't know.
Okay. When the girls lived with you, did they have their own rooms?
その子供が住んでる時は彼女たちの自分たちの部屋がありましたか？
ありました。
Yes.
Where did they sleep?
どこで休んでました？
うちの2階に部屋がありました。
Upstairs.
And where did John sleep?
下。
で、ジョンは downstairs.
Did you observe John with the girls on many occasions?
どういうobserve?
Did you observe John interact with his girls on many occasions?
その時にジョンが子供たちといろいろこう話し合ったり子供
Oh my God.
Yes.
Did they have a loving relationship?
その親と子供それは愛情を持った関係でしたか？
はい。
Yes.
Did John cook for them?
ジョンが彼らに料理を作った。Yes.
Kept them clean and safe?
そして彼らの部屋をきれいにしたり。
そうですね。
That's correct.
And at some point in time in the summer of 2023, or May, did the girls go stay with Nikki?
2023年の夏に、この者たちがニッキーと一緒に
はい、
撮ったんですか？
学校終わってからちょっと行ってました。
After the school.
After school in 2023.
That's, yes.
So for the summer?
まあ夏ですね。夏の休みです。
向こう行ってました。
Okay. So when the girls, after the girls left, did at some point you learn that John was going to move out of your home?
その彼女たちがいなくなって、そしてその後ジョンが自分の家から出て行ったことを知りましたか？ Yes.
Did that discussion go on for an extended period of time?
その議論は続いてますか？ Yes.
Do you know where he intended to move?
どこに移りたいっていう希望してたんですか？
知ってます。ニッキーの家。
Move to Nikki's house.
Okay. Where the girls were?
そこに子供たちがいたからですか？ Yes.
I should have asked this, I apologize. While the girls were still living with you, did Nikki have supervised visitation every week?
子供さんが一緒に住んでるときに、ニッキーが来たときは、そのスーパーバイズ、監視されて来たということを知ってましたか？
まあ、ジョンが見てましたよね。はい。
When she came, John was with her.
Understood. So did Nikki come to your house many times while the girls lived with you?
子供さんが住んでるときに、ニッキーはかなり頻繁に来てましたか？
はい。
That's correct.
Did you know that Nikki and Devier were married?
その時ニッキーと息子がビエレと結婚したの知ってましたか？
その時は知ってました。
Yes, I knew at that time.
Okay. I now want to focus on August 6th of 2023.
で、8月6日の23について、焦点を合わせていきます。
You understand that's the day before you found John.
そのジョンを見つける前の日のことも知ってますね。Yes.
Tell me about that day, what you remember.
覚えてることを言ってください。
はい。6時頃、ジョンは一人でパッキングしてました。
Around 6 o'clock, 6 p.m., he was packing by himself.
Did John have a truck?
トラック持ってましたか？ Yes.
Did John have a moving trailer attached to that truck?
それにトレーラーがついてましたか？ Yes.
Did John have one set of keys for that truck?
そのトラックは一つのキーしかなかったんですか？ワンセットのトラック。
私は一つしか知らないけど、スペアがあったかどうかは知りません。
As far as I know, he has one key, but that's
でもスペアあったかどうか知らない。
I don't know whether he has a spare key or not.
Did John carry a wallet?
Yeah, that's smart. She's smart.
彼は常に財布というもの
She
を。
responds smart.
That's correct.
And you said he was packing his truck alone?
彼が一人でそのパッケージしてたんですか？ That's correct.
Around 6 p.m.?
6時頃ですね。Yes.
で、
Excuse me.
8時頃ニッキーが来ました。
And around 8 o'clock, Nikki came.
Did Nikki come in her own vehicle?
彼女の車で来たんですか？ That's correct.
What type of vehicle was that?
どのような車でしたか？
Is it a small car or an SUV or a truck?
私はその時見てないから知らないけど、後でニッキーの車はバンみたいな車だっていうのは今は知ってます。
I didn't see the car at that time, so I didn't know what type of car he was driving, but she was driving. But now I know she was driving
Okay.
van.
Thank you for clarifying. We don't want to hear anything you learned after. I want to know what you knew at the time.
今のことだけ知って、後から知ったことを言わないでくださいって。
So did you know she came in her own car because John was there?
彼女の車で、来たのはジョンがそこにいたからですか？
はい。
Yes.
Okay, but you didn't see the car.
で車は見なかったんですね。No.
Okay. What did they do after Nikki arrived?
ニッキーが来た後、彼らはどういう行動を取りましたか？
8時頃に2人で出てきました。
Around 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., they both went out.
They both left?
Both left.
Do you know which vehicle they left in?
その時 どちらの車で？
トラック。
By truck.
Okay. While John and Nikki were at your home, do you know who was with the girls?
ジョンとニッキーがそこのうちにいるときに誰がその子供さんたちと一緒にいたんですか？
その時知りません。
I didn't know.
Okay. But the girls are not with them.
でも子供さんたちは一緒にいなかった。
いなかった。
Do you remember what time John and Nikki came back to your
帰ってきたのは何時頃ですか
？10時頃。
Around 10 o'clock.
Were the girls with them that time?
その時子供たちはい
ません。いない。一緒にいない。
They were not with the girls.
You were still awake when Nikki and John got there at 10?
10時に帰ってきた時にまだ起きてましたか？ Yes, I woke.
Did you interact with John?
その時ジョンと会いましたか？
会いました。
Yes.
How did he seem to you?
その時彼の状況はどうでしたか？
普通。
Normal.
What was he doing?
彼は何をしてたんですか？
マイクロウェーブの前でなんか料理してました。
He was cooking in front of the microwave.
Where was Nikki?
その時ニッキーはどうだったんですか？
ジョンの部屋にいたと思います。一緒にはいなかった。ジョンの部屋にいた。
I thought that she was John's room.
And is that the lower room where you found John?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. After 10 p.m., do you go to bed?
10時以降ベッドに行きましたか？
ベッドってか2階に行きました。
Yes, I went upstairs.
Did you go to sleep or did you stay awake upstairs?
その時休みましたか？それとも起きてましたか？
起きてました。
I was awake.
Did you stay awake for several hours?
その後数時間起きてましたか？ That's correct.
Around 1 a.m., did you go back downstairs?
1時頃、午前1時頃下に置いたんですね。
はい。
That's correct.
Okay. So you stayed awake between 10 and 1.
10時から1時の間起きてたんですね。That's correct.
During that time, did you hear any yelling or arguing or fighting
そ
downstairs?
の間に大きな喧嘩してるとかそういう音とか聞きましたか？
聞きません。
I didn't hear.
Did you hear any gunshots?
その鉄砲の No.
Anything out of the ordinary between 10 and 1?
通常以外のなんか音とか聞きましたか？
聞きません。
No.
What did you do at 1 a.m.?
で1時に何をしましたか？
ベッドのサイドの時計見てもういないと思ったから下に降りました。
When I saw the 1 a.m. at the clock, I assumed they're gone. Nobody downstairs, so I went down.
Did you expect John to be gone from the home?
その時にもジョンが出てると思ったんです。
はい。
Yes.
Why did you expect that?
なぜそれを予知したんですか
？10時に帰ってきた時
How you doing, Claudia?
でまた出かけるって言ってたから。
He said when he came back around 10 o'clock, he mentioned to her that he will, get out after the short break.
He go out.
He will go out. He will go out. When he came back 10 o'clock, he told her that he will have a short rest and then go out.
And go where?
どこに行くかって
ニッキーの家。
Go to the Nikki's house.
Do you know why?
なぜか分かりましたか？
まだ荷物が残ってたから、それをまたもうちょっと持ってくって。
He said that some his belongings to left, so he tried to pick up.
Okay. And he had a bunch of belongings still in the room downstairs,
そ
correct?
の下の部屋にたくさんの彼のそういうのがたくさん残ってたんですか？
まだ残ってました。
Yes.
When you go down at 1 a.m., what happens?
その時何が起きたんですか？1時に戻られて。
私はキッチンの方に行ったら、ニッキーが部屋から出てきて、ニッキーと会いました。
When she went to the kitchen, she encountered Nikki coming to the kitchen.
And how did Nikki appear to you?
どのように見えましたか？ニッキーがその時。
なんかびっくりしたような感じ。
Nikki.
She was she feels that she was surprised.
Nikki.
Surprised to see you?
That's correct.
Did you observe anything weird about Nikki at that point? Did she have any blood on her or
その時
anything
に
at all?
彼が血がついてるとかなんか 様子は分かんなかったんですね。
何にも変わってない。
That's normal. I didn't see anything.
Nikki.
So she appeared startled or surprised to see you?
その時だからあなたは見て驚いたんですね。That's correct.
And what happened when you ran into her? Like what happened next?
その後何が起きたんですか？
彼女は向こうの部屋からステーキの残りとかお皿持ってきて、で私が洗ってあげた。
She brought a couple of dishes, still some food left, and then brought to the kitchen, and she washed, cleaned.
She washed who?
Yoko washed.
Yoko-san washed.
Yoko-san.
Okay.
Yeah.
When Nikki brought the dishes, was she bringing them from John's room?
ジョンの部屋から持ってきたんですね。That's correct.
Could you see if the light was on in John's room?
その時彼の部屋はライトがついてましたか？ That's correct.
So the light was on?
ライトがついてたんですね。Yes.
Did you talk to Nikki about what John was doing or where he was?
その時にニッキーにジョンがどうしてるんだって聞きましたか？
私は聞かないけど、ニッキーが飲み始めちゃったんで寝てるって言いました。
Yoko-san didn't ask her, but Nikki voluntarily told her that John started drinking, and then went to the bed.
Okay. So you did not ask her about John. She volunteered that John was drunk and went to bed.
だからあなたが来て彼女が言ったんですね。Yes, she voluntarily told her.
Was John a drinker?
ジョンは飲むんですか？
時々飲みます。
Sometimes.
And he drank, when he drank a lot.
飲む時はたくさん飲むんですか？
たくさんがどんなかわからないけど、普通にビール飲んでました。
I don't know how much is, but it's normal. I think it's a normal occasional drinker.
Okay, but it wasn't surprising to you that it wasn't weird that John was drinking or she claimed John was drinking. Is that fair?
彼が飲んでる間にそのニッキーがその部屋をクリーニングしてる、そういうものを持ってくるというのはなんか変だと思いませんでしたか？
思わなかった。
I didn't think
so. Not really strange to you then.
その時は別におかしくなかったんですね。No.
So you saw the lights were on in John's room. Did you hear anything coming from the room?
その部屋に電気がついてましたけど、そこから何か音とか聞こえましたか？ No.
How long did this interaction with Nikki last?
そのニッキーとのそういうその遭遇はどのくらい続きましたか？
多分15分ぐらい。
About 15 minutes.
Did Nikki go back and forth between the room during that 15 minutes?
15分の間に部屋から出たり入ったりしてましたか？
お皿2回ぐらい持ってきたんで。
She brought dishes twice.
And did the lights in that room remain on the whole time?
その間ずっと部屋の電気はついてましたか？Yes.
Time is very short? What do you mean time is short?
After that 15 minutes or so, did you go back upstairs?
15分終わってその後2階に上がりましたか？ That's correct.
Did you leave Nikki behind with John?
ニッキーを残してジョンと一緒に上に上がりましたか？ That's correct.
Was there anyone else in the home other than you, Yoshida, Nikki, and John?
その4人以外に部屋にいた人はいましたか？
いません。
No.
What happened when you went back upstairs?
その2階に上がってその後何が起きましたか？
何が起きたって本読んでて、本読んだり YouTube 見てたりしてました。
When I went upstairs, I was watching YouTube and reading books.
After you went back upstairs, did you hear a noise from downstairs?
2階に上がって何か音が聞こえましたか？
いません。
No.
No noise?
音がしなかったんですか？何も。
その時はしません。
At that time, no.
At some time, did you hear noise later?
その後音を聞きましたか？
1時15分頃2階に行って、でそれから寝たんですけど、多分2時頃だと思うけど、よくわかんないけど、犬が庭で鳴いてるのと、なんかドスンと音を聞きました。
Around 2 a.m.
と思うけど。
He assumed around 2 a.m.
She assumes?
What, 1:15?
After. 1時
1時
15
15分に上がったんでしょ
に上がった後寝たんだけど、その後寝てる時に音が聞こえた、大きな。
1:15, she went to the bed, and then around 2 o'clock while she was sleeping, she got some noise. One of them.
Bro, this girl is going to testify for another. What is it? 59. 59. Another hour. She testified for another hour. Oh my God.
When the dogs were embarking in the garden, and then other strange noise was heard.
Okay, so let's break that down a little.
Oh my God.
So after 1:15, you're sitting in bed, you're looking at videos or something.
1時15分の後は寝てた。
At 1:15, she went to bed and then sleep.
Okay. So are you saying at 2 o'clock you got woken up by a noise?
2時頃だから
2時頃だと思うんだけど、わかんないけど、寝てる時になんか聞こえた。
While she was sleeping, around 2 o'clock, she's not sure, but around 2 o'clock, she's heard some noise.
What type of noise did you hear at
その時の音は何ですか？
ドスンと。結構大きなドスンと、なんか物が落ちたみたいな。
Something like something dropped from the like shelves or some strange noise.
Yeah, me too. Randall, Cat Randall, for some reason, I enjoy it too. Listening to a different language.
Okay, was it like a bang?
Bang, so
something like that.
Okay. You said you heard the dogs too.
犬の鳴き声も聞こえたんですよ。Yes.
And the interpreter used the word garden. Does that mean backyard?
Backyard でしょ？
そうそう、
Yes,
backyard.
backyard.
Okay. Did John have dogs?
ジョンは犬を持ってたんですか？ Yes.
How many dogs did he have?
何匹いたんですか？
その時、子犬が生まれたばっかだったんで、大きい犬2匹と成犬ね、それとパピーが2匹。
So 2 adult dogs and 2 puppies, altogether 4.
Were they John's dogs?
それはジョンの。Yes.
Where did they normally sleep?
それ彼この犬は普通はどこで？
ジョンの部屋。
In the John's room.
Is it normal or was it normal for the dogs to be outside in the middle of the night?
その夜中にこの4匹の犬が外に出てるというのはちょっとおかしいと。
不思議です。
It's not normal.
Okay, so when you heard the dogs barking in the garden or the backyard, that was different than normal.
犬がだからバックヤードで吠えてるというのはもうノーマルじゃないわけですね。
ノーマルじゃない。
It's not normal.
Okay. When you heard the noise and the dogs barking, did you go downstairs or just go back to sleep?
それが聞いた後何が起きたかと思って。
寝ちゃった。
Went back to sleep.
What time did you wake up in the morning?
で朝何時に起きた？
8時。
8 o'clock. Wake up.
8 a.m.?
8 a.m.
What did you do when you woke up?
起きて何されたんですか？
下に。
Went downstairs. Kitchen.
Describe what happened next.
その後何が起きたんですか
？8時。階段降りてきたらジョンのトラックが見えたんです。だからあれおかしいなと思って。
When I was using stairs going down, I saw the John's truck through the window, and I feel something strange.
Did you expect John's truck to be gone?
その時はもうジョンはいないと思ってたんです。That's correct.
What did you do next?
その後何をされましたか？
ジョンに電話しました。
She called John.
And did he answer?
答えましたか？ No.
What did you do next?
その後何しましたか？
コーヒー作ってまた2階に上がりました。
She prepared coffee and then went upstairs again.
You didn't look in John's room at that time?
ジョンの部屋に行かなかったんですね、その時は。
その時は行ってない。
Didn't go John's room at that time.
After you went upstairs, did you come back down?
また電話して、またもう一回電話して、また降りてきました。でもおかしいなと思って下降りた。
She called him again and no answer, so she feels strange and then went downstairs.
What happened then?
その後何しましたか？
ジョンの部屋見たけどいないから、でまた2回行ったのかな。
I looked around the John's room and I couldn't see him, and then 2回行った。Went upstairs again.
Okay.
What happened then?
それでまたちょっとおかしいなと思ってまた降りた。
And then after I went upstairs and I still feel strange, so she went down again.
Describe what
Oh my
happened.
God.
そしたら犬がドギドが出てて庭にいて、でそれ見たら椅子が倒れてて、コンピューターの椅子が倒れてて、あとガレージが
You should have went to bed.
When he went downstairs, he saw dogs. She saw the dogs still outside. The dog's door was closed, and then also computer's chair was fell down, and garage door half open.
Okay, so let's break that down. Did you go down into John's lower room?
Yes, John 部屋に行ったんですね。
And you saw the doggy door was down?
Yes. そうですね。Yes.
There was a computer chair in John's room
ジョンの部屋
overturned.
のコンピューターの椅子が倒れたんですね。That's correct.
And you said the garage was open. So did you go out the garage door?
ガラージはオープンだったんですか？
行かない。ガレージの方には行ってない。見えただけ。
I just saw the garage half open, but I didn't go to the garage.
So are you talking about the door from that hallway that leads into the garage?
ホールウェイからガレージに行くドアがオープンした。Yes.
That was partially open?
それは部分的に Yes.
Could you see through and see the big garage door?
ガラージが全部見えたんですか？She could see entire garage.
Was the big garage door open too?
大きなガラージドアもオープンだった。That's correct.
Did John normally have a lot of tools in the garage?
ジョンはガレージにたくさんの工具を持ってるんですよね。That's correct.
A lot of power tools?
パワーツールとかいろいろ持ってるんですね。
よく知らないであると思います。
I think so.
Did you return back from the hallway into John's room?
それからジョンの部屋に行ったんです。
違う。ガレージからジョンの部屋入れるかって聞いたから入れます。
Yes, can go to the John's room.
Did you lift the chair up that was down?
その時倒れてた椅子を起こしたんですか？ Yes.
And then what did you do?
でジョンのベッドもしかして寝てるかと思って毛布でこう全部ラップされてたんです。それでちょっと開けたら足が見えたの。
I went to his bedroom and he was wrapped by the blanket.
Oh my
and
God.
Then, but she could see that the
What?
part of the she just opened that blanket and then could see that the part of that feet.
Oh my God.
Okay, what did you do next?
Wow.
で
She saw the body?
ベッドの方ちょっとこう頭の方に動こうとしたら動いたらたくさんの血を見たんですぐ部屋の方に行って911。
She tried to move the other side of the bed, showing the head side, and then before that she saw many bloods.
Many blood?
Many bloods.
Oh
And
my
then so
God.
She decided
Wow.
called 911.
Okay.
She called 911. Wow. Oh my God.
And Judge, we would move for the admission of one. I don't mind if I leave the. Okay. One will be admitted.
That's crazy. So this
After
lady
you
called
called
911.
Did the police arrive?
Wow.
911電話した後に警察が来ましたか？ Yes.
And did they interview you?
そして彼はインタビューしました。Yes.
And did they search the house for a long, several hours?
そしてうちをずっとサーチ何時間もしましたか？Yes.
A couple of days later, did you notice a large knife missing from your kitchen?
そして2、3日後にキッチンから大きなナイフがなくなってるのに気がつきましたか？ Yes.
All right. Thank you, Yoko. I'll pass the witness charge.
Wow. That's crazy. She actually called the police that night. She wasn't scared. She got balls, this lady. She's not playing, man. She got balls. She got balls.
Thank you.
Damn, that's crazy. I can't believe she did that. Instead of going to bed.
My name is Robert Draskovich. That's my partner, Michael Ford.
I would have went to bed.
We have never spoken, have we?
今まで話したことないですね。では
Just to clarify a couple of things.
ちょっといろんなことをちょっと明確にしたいですけども。
The girls left your house and went and lived with Nikki, as you know her, in May
ガールが離れて、そしてニッキと住んでたと。
correct?
そうですね。Yes.
You said it was at the end of school.
学校終わってから。
学校ですね。After the school.
If I told you that was May 27th,
5月27
do you have any reason to disprove?
5月27日。
日にちは覚えてないけど学校が終わってから。
He didn't remember the actual date, but after school.
This whole summer, before these events, though, the girls were living with Nikki.
その夏の間ずっとニッキーと住んでたんですね。That's correct.
John had been living with you for a long time.
ジョンは長い間一緒に住んでたんですか？That's correct.
and it was understood he was moving out August 1st or August 7th. I'm sorry.
8月7日に動くって知ってました。
Yeah, yes, I do.
There had been many discussions that Jonathan was moving out in the weeks or even months leading up to
彼女が彼を釣るのにいろんなディスカッションとかあったんですか？
誰と？
ジョンと。
ジョンと私と？まあ動くって聞きました。
I've just heard that he was moving out.
Okay. And we'll get into this a little bit later, but as part of this investigation, you're aware that the police...
Well, she does speak English, Cat Randall. She just feels more comfortable. A lot of European people feel more comfortable if they can't speak the language 100%. They really need to have an interpreter there to speak the language 100%, just in case there aren't any, or there are any mistakes that was said. So that's why they have to call in a interpreter, because they don't know the language 100%. But she does speak English and understands it.
Took your phone to analyze its contents.
そのチェックしてる間に警察がヨコさんの携帯を取っていろいろ分析してたってのを知ってました。知らない。I didn't know.
Are you aware that they have copies of your texts?
I'm sorry.
Are you aware that they have copies of your texts?
What?
ね、テキストを。
She'll tell you.
私の電話を全部チェックして私のテキストを見てたっていうの知ってましたかって言うから知らないよ。
I didn't know.
And just as another preliminary matter, Devyn lived with you for about 2 to 3 years, correct?
デビエラは2、3年一緒にいたと。
2、3年トータルで
？Is that a total or?
When he was 21 on.
1年ぐらいじゃない？
About 1 year.
I think 1, 2.
So if he had said 2 to 3 years, would you have any reason to disagree with me?
3 yearsはいなかったと思う。
I don't think that she has been 2 or 3 years.
Okay, fair enough. On August 6th of 2023, you were aware Jonathan was moving out, correct?
So he moved
Yes. Things. And they had actually been in your home the day before, August 5th, moving things, correct?
8月5日に来たんですか
？8月5日に何をした？
I'm sorry, I cannot hear.
Yes. Not only on August 6th were they moving things, but they were actually at your house August 5th, moving things.
8月5日にはI don't remember.
Okay. They could have been. Is it possible that you just don't remember right now?
それは知らない。覚えてない。
Okay. You don't recall them being there very late on August 5th?
夜遅く来たのを覚えてませんか？彼ら8月5日。
なんか来たような気がする。
It might be so.
Okay. After you find Jonathan, you call the police, and the police come to your home, correct?
ジョナサンが電話して警察電話して警察が来ましたね。
意味がよくわかんない。ジョンを見つけたとき警察が来た。
そうですよね。
はい。
Yes. I'm sorry, ma'am. Is that it? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she's agreeing. And you gave a pretty long interview with Detective Ozawa and Detective Skinner, correct?
デテクティブの大沢さんとスキナさんと長い間調査だったと話を。Yes.
The interview began, and let me ask you this: that the interview was recorded, wasn't it?
そのインタビューは録音されたんですか？ That's correct.
And they asked you questions.
いろんな質問されましたね。Yes.
And you agree with me that when they're asking you questions, you're wanting to give them the best information as possible, correct? During this interview, you're wanting to give them the best information
そ
possible.
の時に質問されたらとにかく一番の正直です。That's correct.
You're as truthful as possible.
非常に真実を語ったんです。That's correct.
And you're as detailed as possible.
いろんな詳細についても覚えてる限りだ。Yes.
Obviously, the events that you talk to them about are fresh in your mind, correct?
その人と話したことを覚えてフレッシュに覚えてます。
And you'd agree with me that your recollection of events would be far better then than it is now. Well, 2 years after these events.
その時の方がもっとよく覚えてたわけですね。今2年後だから。
それはそうだけどよく覚えてます。
Still, I remember it pretty well.
Absolutely. And today you testified. I mean, don't hold me to this, Your Honor, but maybe 40 minutes so far. Correct.
40分間証言してる。
そんな知ってます？
Give or take. I mean, we're all here, but this interview that you had began at 10:43 and ended at 11:28. Fair to say?
10時43分に始まって11時28分 today?
When they interviewed you.
最初のインタビュー。
The morning of.
今10時10分になってる。
She said the clock is still 10:10.
Okay, so you're pretty specific on time, aren't you?
もう時間に対してはYes.
You are very exact when it comes to time, aren't you?
時間については非常に正確です。
なぜかというと、その日は8時とか10時とか時計見てるから。
Because on that day I was frequently watching that clock.
Okay, so again, you're very conscientious of times, correct?
その時は非常に意識が自分の
いつも
That's every day.
Every day.
It's not only
I
that
keep
day.
forgetting that.
It's my usual character.
Fair enough. You've been provided a copy of the transcript of your interview, correct?
インタビューのそのトランスクリプト書いたもの全部出されましたね。
意味がわからないそれ。
インタビューの話した内容を全部内容を裁判所で出されましたよね。
話はしてますけど、ペーパーは何もないけど。
I didn't see any paper about that.
Okay, but it was provided to you was my question. It was provided the transcript of your interview.
Cat Randall, no one wants to hear your stories, bro.
It was provided to you.
その
Clarifying.
そのトランスクリプトの自分が答えた内容についてそのペーパーをもらいました。
もらってないです。
No, I didn't see.
Okay, so it wasn't. You didn't see it, and I'm trying to clarify. Was it given to you and you didn't read it, or was it never given to you?
Never seen.
You testified before a grand jury for this matter, correct?
大審にこの
前にね。
Yes, yes.
And that was in September 21st of 2023, correct?
9月21日の23年にしたんですね。
日にち覚えてないけどしました。
Yes, I did, but I don't remember the exact date.
Okay. If I told you it was that date, would you have any reason to disagree with me?
No.
I said if I told you it was that date, September 21st, 2023,
No.
would you have any reason to disagree with me?
この日にちを言いましたけど。
Why does he talk so low? He talks too low as a lawyer.
I don't remember the exact date, but I remember that I was on the grand jury.
Okay. And this, now turning, so there's two.
Maybe.
Your attention now to the interview, August 7th.
Maybe your story is Wild Dog.
7日のそのインタビューについて話しましょう。
It was in English,
英語ですね。Yes.
and you were asked questions by Detective Ozawa and Detective Skinner, correct?
小沢さんとそして Yes.
Cat Randall, make a video on YouTube and post it on your channel.
You had told the detective in that interview that this sound was dogs barking, and that was at 3 a.m., correct?
その時にその犬が鳴いたのは3時だと。
いや、3時って言ってないと思う。2時頃だと思う。でも寝てたから、
I don't think I said 3 o'clock, but I was sleeping. So
2時頃だったの。
I still believe that around 2 o'clock.
3時って言ってないと思う。
Ma'am, I'm going to read your statement.
Uh-oh.
Page 3, line
Uh-oh.
62. Then this morning, then last night, like at 3 a.m., I heard a dog barking in the yard, correct?
それに書いてあるんですって。
で、言ったか覚え、それはちょっとわからない。
You said that to the detective the morning of.
でも覚えてない。
I don't remember.
でも、
You're very conscientious of time, and obviously this is close to the
非常に
answer
時間に対し
questions,
て
correct?
貴重な面のあります。
でも寝てたから覚えてない。
I was sleeping.
But you told the detective it was 3 a.m. when you heard the dogs barking, and that was unusual, correct?
3時だから非常にunusual
でも3時とは覚えてない。でも寝てる時に聞いたことは確か。
I've heard while I was sleeping.
You would agree with me that through the course of this case, you learned that Nikki left your house at 2:04 a.m., correct?
この中で2時4分にニッキーが家を出たということを知りましたか？
私は何時に彼女が帰ったか知らない。
I don't know what time she left.
Okay. But at the time, morning after, you said that at 3 a.m. you were woken up and the dogs were barking, fair?
だからさ
I just read it to you.
今、そう言われても、その日の朝に小沢さんと話したけど、覚えてよくわからない。多分そう言ったかもしれないけど、時間はわからない。
I don't remember 3 o'clock, or I might say that, but it's not clear.
That's right, ね、その後、すぐ後だったから、殺された後だったから、
だから
よくわからない。
Right after what had happened, so I don't remember.
Okay. And when you talked to detectives, you didn't talk about some bang or anything, did you? That's new today.
その時にポンという音がしたということは言ってなかったですけど、それを今日言われたのは新しい作品なんですけど。
覚えてだけど、それはほら殺されてすぐのことだったから動転してたかもしれない。
That was right after the accident, and my emotional situation was a little bit, unusual.
Understood, and that's your testimony today. Are we fair to say?
今日のね、証言を始めてですもんね。Yes.
But this wasn't the first time that you were asked about time, being woken up and what you heard that night, correct?
その時に起きて。
No one listen to your stories? All right, well.
Yes.
That's their problem.
You
Don't
testified
listen.
before
Don't
a grand
listen.
jury, a group of people kind of like this in a prior proceeding, correct?
こういう人たちの陪審の前で話したんですね。Yes.
And you told that grand jury, page 65, that on the night in question, you were woken up by the dogs barking at 3 a.m.
And I didn't wake up. 起きてはない。だからちょっと聞いただけ。
Actually, I didn't wake up. I've heard while I was still half sleeping.
So you agreed now that it's still 3 o'clock on Tuesday.
Yeah, she was awake still.
3時かどうかは知らない。
She said that she was awake at 3.
3 o'clock or?
No, at 3 o'clock? Oh, no, she was awake at 3. At 1 o'clock, she was awake.
Page 64.
Maybe she
You
fell
went
asleep.
upstairs, right?
Oh.
And if anything, did you hear after that, around 3 a.m. in the morning, were the dogs barking in the yard? And you agreed, correct?
最初に犬が泣いたと言ってますけど、
で3時っていうのはちょっとわからない。泣いたのは聞いてたけど、3時っていうのは覚えて。
I've heard that the dog barking, but I don't know if it's 3 o'clock or not.
Okay. But in both occasions, you say that this was unusual, didn't you? Dogs barking at 3 a.m.
まあ3時に
2時とか
3時ととにかくunusualですね。Yes.
So just so we're clear, this idea of 3 a.m. has been talked about on 2 prior occasions that we're aware of, correct? In your interview and during your grand jury testimony, correct?
3時にその最初のインタビューとグラン大使買収の時に3時だということをまあ
言ったけど覚えてない。
I don't remember.
Okay. And during the grand jury proceeding, when the prosecutor told you or asked you about 3 a.m., you didn't disagree, did you?
その時にそのまあ検察側が3時に行ったという言ったはずですけども覚えてます。
いや3時にって言われたことないと思う。
I never been told that the 3 o'clock from the prosecutors.
But you'll agree with me on both instances when you talked about this noise in the middle of the night. It was the dogs barking and it was unusual. Fair?
Yes, I agree.
Today you talked about when you came downstairs and it was at 1 o'clock. You said that you saw Nikki and she seemed surprised, correct?
その下に置いた時にニッキーがその非常に驚いたということを言われましたね。Yes.
You didn't talk about her looking surprised or startled on August 7th, 2023, did you?
8月7日にそれについて驚いたとかそういうこと言わなかった。
驚いたかあったとは言いましたけど、驚いたって言ったかどうかはわからない。
I don't remember what I said or not, but I told them that I met her.
Okay, yeah, you said that you spoke. The point I'm making is you didn't say she was startled or surprised, did you? When you were interviewed by the police.
驚いたということを言わなかったかもしれない。
かもしれない。覚えてない。
It might have been that way.
And when you testified before the grand jury on September 21st, 2023, you didn't talk about Nikki being startled or surprised either, did you?
その時もそのニッキーが驚いたように見えたというふうに言わなかったんじゃないですかと。
覚えてません。
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
On your interview on August 7th, you talked about after saying at 3 a.m. the dogs are barking, you go back to sleep, you wake up at 8 a.m. and then you go downstairs, correct?
8月7日に3時頃目が覚めて、そして8時頃下に降りたというふうに言いましたけど、覚えてますか？
覚えてます。
You don't talk about. I'm sorry. Did you agree? Are you agreeing with me?
3時でいいですか？ Yes.
Didn't talk about seeing his truck and being surprised or anything like that, did you? You did talk about being surprised at seeing Jonathan's truck in front of your.
その彼のトラック見た時も驚いたりとかしなかったんですか？
だからいないと思ってたのにトラックあったからおかしいなと思いま
When
し
I saw that his truck, usually not there, I was not there.
But I'm talking about the statement, the accurate statement that you agreed with that you gave to the police on August 7th. You didn't talk about being surprised about Jonathan's truck.
その時警察のあれではその時にそのトラックがいなかった驚いたとは言わなかったと。
覚えてない。
I don't remember.
Okay. You did talk to the police that morning the kids were supposed to start school over at Nikki's house, correct?
その時にその子供はニッキーの力で学校に来てくるとしてたね。Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Is that a correct statement?
それは正しいですね。Yes, correct statement.
You told the police on August 7th when you came downstairs things were a mess, correct?
その8月7日のその警察に下が非常にもう混乱してたというふうに言われました。
言った覚えないけど、どういう意味でこうメスって。
I don't remember. She wants to know what the mess means.
Ma'am, you stated, and I'm referring to page 11 of the voluntary statement, lines 415 through 418. So I don't know about it because this morning I went downstairs. Two chairs were upside down. So messy downstairs. And those were your words.
チェアがこうやってメスだったって言った。
メスって言ったかもしれない。もう覚えてない。
I don't remember.
Okay, but are you going to disagree? Actually, let me ask you this. May I approach the witness? Showing on page 11.
From transcript it says.
Upside down. Chairs are upside down. So messy down to pick up a chair and hit it. なんだかわからない。覚えてないそれは。
I don't remember.
メスってのは何だっけ
Do you agree? Your memory was far better the morning, August 7th, than it would be now, correct?
2月7日ですね。もうピクチャー、トランスクリプトです。
じゃあ部屋が汚れてたってことかな。覚えてないそれは。
I might, so that might, that the room was really dirty.
Maybe.
And then I say messy.
And your words, ma'am. I'm not putting words in your mouth. Your words that two chairs were upside down, correct?
2つのチェアが倒れてる。
2つかな。1つは覚えてる。もう覚えてない2年前のことで。
Since 2 years ago, I don't remember. It might have been 2 chairs, but I remember the 1 chair was fell down.
Okay, so now you remember the one chair, but at the time you said 2, correct?
コレクトかどうかっていうか覚えてない。
I
2
don't
年前の
remember
こと。
2 years ago.
Fair to say that there appeared to be some signs of a struggle.
その時になんかここ戦ってる様子とか、なんかここ燃えてる様子とかそういうの見えるの。
っていうか椅子が倒れてて、だから何があったかわからないけど椅子は倒れてた。
So the chair fell down, and I don't know what had happened, but that's the fact that the chair.
At this point in time, and I don't mean to beat this, but 2 chairs. You said 2 chairs, correct?
2つのチェア。
それも覚えてない。
I don't remember.
1つは絶対に覚えてる。
1 chair, surely I remember.
But you read here and it says 2 chairs, and those are your words, correct?
2年前のことは覚えてない。
I don't remember 2 years ago.
The police officers followed up. Which room were the chairs overturned in? Again, plural. You said in the same room. Jonathan's
そ
room,
の
the family's room.
同じ部屋で2つのチェアが倒れてた時にポリスになったと。
2つかな。覚えてない。
I don't remember.
Okay. And at that point in time, you're asked what John does. You say he's a handyman, but you never talked about power tools, correct?
パワーツールについて何も言われませんでしたけど、ジョンはですね、ハンディマンだから、まあ、でもそういうのは。
持ってたと思うけど知りません。
I don't know what the power tool is he might have.
I don't know.
At this point in time, you do remember the girls' ages, correct? At this point in time, when you give the interview, you remembered your granddaughter's ages, correct?
Yes.
They were 7 and 9.
7歳と9歳。
その時、今13歳だから、そう23年2年前、9と7歳、と思う。
I think so.
Through this interview, and I'll just talk for a bit about this August 7th, 2023 interview.
2023年8月7日のインタビューについて、まず追加質問があります。
During this weekend, that Jonathan and Nikki were talking about moving together and raising the children together.
その時に2人が話して子供を育てると出てって、いうのを話したっていうのはご存知ですか？ Yes.
They were back together again.
そして元によりを戻すという話してますね。Yes.
That it was a very good day. They were very happy.
その時非常に彼らは幸せそうな人。Yes.
Happy, happy, happy.
And they were happy to move, correct?
Happy, happy, happy.
He was moving.
Yes.
This is something that had been talked about and you were aware of for months leading up to this. Fair? I said this move was something that she had known about for months leading up to the move, correct?
これに至った経緯はその前から知ってたんですね。Yes.
Let's talk now a few minutes about 1 a.m. And you did tell the police it was 1 a.m. when you came down the stairs.
1時に降りたってことはポリスに言われましたね。Yes.
You said you came down and that you were washing the dishes,
その
correct?
時、降りてきて皿を洗ったんですね。
ニッキーがお皿持ってきたから洗いました。
The reason I wash dishes is Nikki brought.
Okay. This was something that was kind of common. Jonathan would eat and he wouldn't really clean up, correct?
ジョンは食べた後そのものをクリーンアップしないというのは。Yes.
And ma'am, I'm going to ask you a number of questions, and I'm not trying to attack your son who's deceased, but these things are important to establish, and these questions will be based upon things that you would either
そ
say
の
or
辺の
texted.
彼の修正についていろいろ質問したいと。
Nikki's bringing you alcohol bottles too, correct?
アルコールのボトル持ってきましたか？
覚えてない、それは。覚えてない。
I don't remember.
お皿は覚えてる。
I remember the dishes.
Okay. You had said there was a mess that was being cleaned up from Jonathan, correct?
I beg your pardon?
I said you were washing dishes, she was bringing dishes and alcohol bottles because Jonathan was kind of messy, correct?
まあ、そのお皿を洗いますと、でジョナサンもそのアルコールのボトルとかね、持ってきて、その彼の部屋はそのメッシーだったということで、
いつもメッシーだ。
Yes,
yes. And Nikki tells you that Jonathan's drunk.
ニッキーがあなたにそのもう彼はもうアルコール中だと言いましたか？
じゃなくて、ニッキーはジョンが飲んじゃったから寝てるって言いました。
Nikki told her that on that day he went to bed because he was drunk.
Yes. And ma'am, I'm referring to your own words. You said that, yeah, Nikki told me that he was drunk, correct?
ドランクっていうか寝てるって言いました。
And then he was sleeping.
And you told the police, Council page 19, that Nikki had alcohol bottles in her hand and she was cleaning up.
アルコールのボトル持ってきました。
覚えてない。
I don't remember.
You told the police, page 20, Jonathan would leave all the alcohol bottles around, correct?
その彼はいろんなそのアルコールのですね、カラビンをね、こう打ったりとか残したりとかしてましたか？
時々飲んだ後置いてるのは知ってるけど、でも2年前のことだからそこまで覚えてない。
I don't remember well.
And ma'am, later on in this very same interview, now we're on page 24, you talked to the police about waking up and the dogs are barking at 3 a.m., correct?
だから3時は覚えてない。
I don't remember.
Councilor McCrank,
3時かどうかは分からない。
And again, this is the second time that you tell the police, now well into this interview, that it's 3 o'clock, not 2 o'clock, correct?
だからこれじゃなくて、でも3時ってはっきり3時時計見たわけじゃないから覚えてない、知らない。
I didn't see the clock at that time, 3 o'clock, so I don't remember.
But you again say that it's unusual and it's 3 a.m. That's what you told the police.
そうだけど、その頃と思ったかもしれないけど覚えてない。覚えてない。
I don't remember.
That night, during the 15 minutes that you're talking to Nikki, she told you that she didn't want Jonathan driving and drinking, correct?
その彼女だった時にYes.
That was a concern of hers, wasn't it? Based
そ
upon
れ
your
は彼女の
15-minute
心
conversation.
配だと思って。
彼女は私に、ね、飲んでるから運転させたくないから朝5時に彼は起きて自分の家に来るって言った。
She said that she didn't want him to drive while drink, and then she also said that he will wake up at 5 o'clock and then come to her house.
Okay, ma'am, thank you. But this issue with Jonathan drinking and driving had been an ongoing issue and a family concern, wasn't it?
彼がそのアル中での家族の中でもやっぱりちょっとこう問題でいろいろ。
違う。とにかく飲んでるから運転はさせたくないからってただそれだけ。
She said that she just doesn't want him to drive while on drinking.
And you'd agree with me that the best way to do that is to take his keys, correct?
その時は運転させたくないから彼女がキーを持って、その真ん中でもそのキーを取って、そういうふうにするのが普通じゃないかと
思います。
I don't think so.
For years, you had sent your son texts concerning his drinking, correct?
4 years.
For a number of years, you have sent your son texts concerning his drinking, correct?
何年もないですけど息子に酒飲むなとか言ってテキストしてたんですか？
っていうかお酒飲むのは良くないからやめた方がいい、お金もないからやめた方がいいっていうのはテキストしてました。
Yeah, I told him not too much drink. It's not a good idea. That's she sent the text to him.
For years was my question, ma'am.
何年もじゃないけど、そういうふうに教えました。運転しなきゃいけないからアルコール飲んだ時は運転しない方がいいとか。
I told him not to drive while drinking, and that's I keep telling him.
And for years, you were concerned about his doing drugs. Same issue. He could be a danger on the road.
っていうか私は一般的にとにかくドラッグとかアルコールはしない方がいいって教えてました。
I was teaching him, don't take alcohol, don't take drug. Educate him not to do that.
そうだから 子供にみんな教えるでしょ、親はドラッグはするな、アルコールするな、そういうふうに教えてました。
So that's kind of a general education from the parent to the kids, not to drive on drinking and then not to take drugs.
And the reason we're going to address this, ma'am, is that you had said on direct that his drinking was normal, correct? And we're going to go through some timelines and things, ma'am, because on direct you had said that his drinking was normal, correct?
いろいろ見せますけども、彼のドリンクが通常だと思われるかどうか、彼のね。
まあ普通はみんな普通に飲むでしょ。ただたくさん飲むのは良くないと思う。
I think it's normal to drink, but not too much, not over drink is not good.
You sent him texts in 2018 about his drinking in relation to driving, correct? And
2018年のに、
Hey, I gotta go to bed, guys. I'm gonna cut it off, guys.
覚えてませんけど、いつも普通に。
Jenny, how you doing, Jenny Ham Sandwich?
I don't have a particular text, but usually I told him.
Thank you, all you freaks. You're welcome.
July 18th, 2018. If you're drinking, don't drive. You will mess up. You'll lose things. I'm sure you're drinking.
2018年のそういうテキストを借りなくて。
でも普通教えませんか、親として。
But as a parent, is that normal to educate the kids?
Oh, I completely agree with you, ma'am. I have 3 sons and a daughter, and I completely understand.
私は飲まないし、タバコも吸わないし、もちろんドラッグもやらないから、そういうのはいつも子供には教えてました。
I don't drink, I don't smoke, and also I don't drug, so I keep teaching the kids not to take it.
And ma'am, that's a good thing. And these texts are not a reflection on you. It's just important that we address these issues right now for the purpose of this trial.
I would object at this point, Judge. She has acknowledged that she sent the text messages. There's no need to go through them. Relevance, cumulative.
And if the state agrees that this was an ongoing concern for years up until the
time.
What
I would agree is that in 2018 she sent some text messages.
In 2018 there was a concern for her. I think that's what everybody can agree on.
In 2019, many texts, the same concerns.
2019年も同じのが来てるんですね。Yes.
2020, many texts, the same concerns.
2020年も同じ内容で来てますね。
私はいつもそういうふうに真面目に働いて真面目にやるように教えてました。
I always tell him to work hard and not to drink, not to all the time. I educate him.
2021, many texts, the very same concerns.
2021年はたくさんのテキストがありました。
2022, many texts, the very same
2022年もそうですね。
言うこと聞かないから。
Correct?
そうですよね。
多分テキストしてます。
I think so.
In 2023, many texts, the same concerns.
2023年もそうですね。I think so.
All right, guys, that's it. It's almost late. What time flies? 2:15. 2:15 a.m. guys. Thank you very much. I'm gonna come back tomorrow night again. I'll do a full week of streaming, Monday through Friday, or Saturday actually. I'll be here tomorrow night again, guys. So hopefully you come join again tomorrow. I wish I could stay longer, but I gotta wake up and go to work in 5 hours. And by the time I get ready for bed, it's gonna be 3 o'clock in the morning. And I go to sleep 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 hours sleep. That's nothing. So Sean B, have a good night, bro. Thanks for modding. Ray, Dr. Eve, good night. Johnny Ham Sandwich, Chick Eastwater, Cat Randall, Jenny Ham Sandwich, good night. Who else did I miss? Wild Dog, good night, bro. Who else? Anybody else here? If anybody else is here, good night. Claudia Robinson, good night. One Juror Matters, good night, bro. Brian P. Run that shit. To be continued tomorrow. Doc Bones, there you are. Good night, bro. I'll be here tomorrow, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. tomorrow, guys. It's Thursday. Then we got Friday, where Cat Randall will be on my panel, and Brian P. and Doc Bones, and Case Boo. Let's go. I'll see you guys, and then, man. Bye. Run that shit.
Woo!
So Brian.
Let me have it, Brian.
What did you do?
What did you do?
You're living
You're
it
living
every
it
night,
aren't you,
boy?
Brian? I love
Turn
this.
yourself in, Brian.
Brian.
Once in your life, be a man.
Be a man. I can't believe he did that. Wow.
You like him going?
Whoa!
She was just watching. Remember, no, she wasn't doing that. I was just saying she was talking though. Got it. But she was mainly watching pop.
Shit, guys. Good night, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Case Boo, run that shit, Case Boo.
Young. She was beautiful. She was chasing her dreams. She was excited.
Hope you feel better, Case Boo. We're all praying for you.
Love.
Thank you,
She
Case
wanted a
Boo.
partner. She wanted support. She wanted to be cherished. She trusted him. She was anxious. She was overwhelmed. She took responsibility. She was scared. She was manipulated. She was abused. She didn't deserve this ending. She didn't deserve the abuse. I will say her name. I will share her story. I will spread awareness. And I will use my voice because hers was silenced. Her life was stolen, but her legacy will live.
Yelling at the sky, screaming at the world. Baby, why'd you go away? I'm still your girl. Holding on too tight, head up in the clouds. Heaven only knows where you are now. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Never got the chance to say your last goodbye. I gotta move on, but it hurts to try. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. How do I love again? How do I trust again? I stay up all night, tell myself I'm alright. Baby, you're just harder to see than most. I put the record on, wait till I hear our song. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Every night I'm dancing with your ghost. Her blonde hair fell around her like a halo. She was an upstate New York angel without wings. Her smile shone brighter than a morning sunrise. Her laughter put the songbird's voice to shame. When you see a butterfly over a weeping willow tree, over a rainbow or a wildfire on a grassy mountain peak, she's home with Mother Nature, yes she is. In the heaven on this earth, that's where she lives. That's where she lives, that's where she lives. That's where she lives. That's where she lives.
Your eyes for me. It's how nice you are for me. Oh my gosh, it's how much you make me laugh. It's how hard you always laugh for me. Okay, we go. It's you're really good.